Hello everybody and welcome to round 14 Metropolitan Premier League here at Yarraville Footscray Bowls Club. My name's Chris Ball and I'm joined tonight by Anthony Briggs. Welcome.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, good to be here. Regular watcher on a Friday night, so nice to get down here and be a part of the action.
It's great to have you debuting in commentary, so welcome.
Well,
we'll look after you.
Yeah, normally you can't shut me up, so let's see how we go tonight.
We've got Yarraville Footscray versus Fitzroy Victoria tonight. And on the stream rink for Yarraville we have Angus McIsaac, Richard Kopsovich, Gary Ball, Brett Marnie. And for Fitzroy, David Bone, Jerome Coles, Dean Reaver and Jordan Slavin. Now the players are just finishing up the last of their two trial ends. There's been a slight delay. Heavy traffic today and as we know the weather hasn't been too great, so...
bit of rain about today. Couple of mil I think they got here a bit earlier. But
yeah, hasn't affected the green too much. The players said it was running about 12 seconds at the moment, so...
Bit of breeze about. Sort of dry up a little bit, but as the night wears on, we all know it gets a little bit slower.
Yeah, definitely. And just as we start cracking on this this stream, I want to thank our Pennant partners, BCIB, for all your bowling club insurance needs. Go and see BCIB. And our stream sponsor, Moama Bowling Club, great venue. We really appreciate their support, and we wouldn't be here streaming this match without them. So thank you very much. Looks like Yarraville with the mat here. This, of course, is a double-header weekend, Briggsy.
Moving weekend, don't they call it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So for all our viewers, we have a 14-week season, but in the Victorian Premier League there's 18 matches, so we need to play 2 double-header rounds. And to fit it into the 14 weeks, and generally a lot happens in these matches.
Yeah, well, it can be the difference between the finals berth and you know, I guess some are fighting for relegation and or staving off relegation, I should say. And you know, I think there's a real opportunity. Yarraville are, you know, certainly in the mix for finals contention if they get the next few games right.
As we see the two leads finding their line pretty early. Generally what happens on this pace green is that most players find their line and it's just about reaching ahead, isn't it? Giving your bowler a chance.
Just giving it a chance, mate. You know, I guess you've had your roll-up ends and you're just looking to find your speed as early as you can. The grass comes. Most of these guys are fairly experienced enough to get to that point.
Yeah, good correction there from Gus. Yeah, you were mentioning a ladder movement now. Fitzroy currently sitting 9th on the ladder, but they're only 18 points away from 7th. Given the restructure, 7th is where you want to finish.
Yep.
To stay in Premier League next year.
Every opportunity, good bowl there.
So, goes without speaking, it's a big game for them. And Yarraville Footscray, on the other hand, 6th on the ladder, 23 points away from 4th, so a game and a half away from finals. And 21 points clear of 8th spot, which is a game and a half clear. So
bit of cover. Yeah.
Huge weekend for Yarraville.
Big opportunity, I think. Obviously, I spent a couple of years here a few years ago, and you know, I'd like to see them do well. I think if they get it right with some of the draw they've got coming ahead, they're every chance if they, you know, get some consistency going and find some good form.
Yeah, this will be a good test for them. Fitzroy first year in Premier League, but they have definitely shown that they're at this level.
Yep.
Knocked off Deer Park, Bandura, close losses to Melbourne. You know, the top ranked.
Right
teams.
in the game last week, apparently.
Yep. Yeah, this will not be an easy game for either team.
Bit of breeze to contend with there, isn't it? Sort of
read my mind. It's
knocks you off the
windy.
line a little bit. You know, what you feel at one end is not what you see at the other, and a bit of protection at the clubhouse end. Striking through.
Don't mind that from Richard. Gave it a chance.
Give it every look.
One down. Jerome looking to add a second. Not much of a stat man, Briggsy, but I got one for you. Fitzroy Victoria have not won an away match this season.
All season?
All season. So round 14, no away wins.
Well,
Is that a sign of things
certainly,
to come?
well, it bodes well for Yarraville Footscray if that trend continues, doesn't it? But you'd like to think that with the slower deck and what they bowl on back there, that it gives them every opportunity tonight to put in a good show and see if they can crack that first away win. Bit of speed here, little split. Good effort.
It definitely plays on your mind. 14 games into a season and not having one away, so
100%. Yep.
the longer that goes on, the harder it'll get. Or the closer they'll be to winning. Depends if you're an optimist or not. This is Dean Reaver now on the mat, who's skipped for the majority of the season and finds himself playing 3 tonight.
Bit of a change. Well,
yeah, very good player. Played really well against us at skip, so I'm surprised to see him at third, but I'm sure it makes this rink much stronger for Fitzroy.
Well, I guess at different levels, sometimes it's the key to try and find a stronger rink. But when you get into the Premier League, most rinks are fairly balanced and strong across the board. So, they might see something that they think could add some value and helps get a better result tonight.
Yeah, definitely. We see Gary on the
far
back
away
end here. It's close to the jack here,
down.
Briggsy.
He's all day.
Wow, what a shot that is.
Great bowl, Gaz.
I won't pump him up too much. I'll let you.
No, I'll have to do that for you. You don't want to get carried away.
Yeah, he's made 2 shots there. It's a good setup though for Fitzroy. Similar weight from Dean.
Far away. Oh, he's just running through the outside, I think. Oh, knocked it in.
That's the Fitzroy bowl.
Bit of a result.
Yeah, just the one. Nice little trail on though for Brett Marnie. Playing his back end, which is to the right of your screen. Trial the jack for 4 or 5 there.
Got a good view of it here, so if he's around the mark, it's going to look good for us.
Jeez, he would love trailing this jack first hand, man.
The big bingo call and everything else. So, yeah.
Real confidence player.
He is.
It's one of these.
Get out in front.
Yep.
Hard to stop. Here we go, Brett trying to trail the jack. He's out a bit wide there. He's going to get down. Good speed, great speed.
Yeah. Very good attempt. The Yarraville rink played together since round 2, Briggsy.
And what's their form like?
9 wins, 3 losses and a draw.
You'd take that.
Very, very strong rink.
They've had some pretty strong wins, haven't they, during the season?
Oh, we won't go into too much detail.
One stick in your memory closely there the other week, was it, Chris?
I might have lost.
Don't want to mention that.
Might have lost to this rink, but that's all right.
Yeah, well,
can't win them
all got to have a loss somewhere along the line, don't we?
I had a terrible day that day, actually, but I won't go into it.
Pretty sure your record this year is a little bit better than mine, so I better not go too deep on that. Always kicked it out.
What's that? That might have.
He's calling the shot, does he? No, just happy with it.
Still one to the orange bowl, left the screen, but he's taken all the danger away. That trail's no longer available for Brett.
Tracking on speed a bit there. Probably going to count.
Yep, great shot there. Very good shot. Always good to get one close on the first end. What's he playing here?
He's on the forehand. I think he might be a touch narrow and touch light. Just occasionally, I think that's too terrible onto it. Yep. Just kick him away. Good start for Yarraville there. Nelson over there started with a good start. They picked up a 3 in the first end as well. So Had some fine form last week, I think. Saw a decent result in his favour.
Yeah,
is that right?
40 to 12.
40 to 12. You wouldn't see 40s too often in Premier League, would you?
No, they all played very well from what I hear.
Yeah.
And, of course, last week Yarraville played Friday night against Altona here, and they won all rinks 18-0.
All rinks up. Yeah, I think I was talking to Brandon Anderson during the week, and he mentioned something about being 6-18 down or something to that effect at one point, and got up for the win.
It's hard to get 18 in any level.
Most definitely.
Especially here. Pretty good start here for both leads. Yeah, great shot for David.
Good effort. Taking that all day.
Fantastic shot.
Good speed, Gus. Good effort.
Yeah, it's a good home. Just a reminder as well that there is some rain around. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but 60 ends will constitute a match, Briggsy, so if the time comes...
Here's a great bowl. Excellent bowl. Well done. A couple inches off the front.
That's brilliant leading. If the time comes, everybody knows everyone's on the same page.
The players, yeah. Well, notice you conveniently position yourself in the middle here, so you're tucked away from the rain. If any rain comes, I'm sure it'll get wet.
If it rains sideways, it'll hit you before it hits me.
Well, I'm a decent size. You want a bit of coverage, don't you?
Same goes for the Lightning.
Yeah, thanks, Bill.
It'll be hitting you first. I think Brett just
there's
wants
the speed here.
Just
a little bit short, I think. Yeah. So it's a couple of really good starters there, right? Sitting right on the line.
Likes to play pretty aggressive early, or call his rink on aggressive shots early, but he just wanted Richard to get another close one.
Yeah, even just a bit of a wing bowl, something to work off, could create opportunity.
Won't be long before he plays weight at this.
There it is.
It's going real big.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Result.
Missed, unfortunately. Generally, with those shots early on, the skipper asks you to keep the bowl on. But
yeah, what I thought so. A couple of yards would have done the same damage and keep the bowl in play. But
see if that comes
we all have a different game style, I guess, and Pidge is known to be relatively aggressive in style. So as what comes with the big wins that he has at times.
He's called
Gary
on a drive here as well. Yep.
This will be interesting. How's Gazza go with this?
No idea.
There we go. Not far away. Bit of result. Yeah, it's opened it up for him.
Yeah, he's made it much better.
Created an opportunity. That's what it's all about.
Barbara, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the stream. Mickey West.
Westy, he's down at Flemken these days, isn't he?
Yes.
Dropped away from Ocean Grove this year, and I think Flemken are going all right. Somewhere up close to the top of the ladder in their division.
Unfortunately, Lance Shorty's not on the stream this week.
Very good bowl.
Great shot here.
Very good bowl.
He's, I think he's banned from stream rinks. A weighted shot.
Going again, Gazza. A little bit less. So do some work from there. Good attempt. Home offers some value. I'm sure Pidge can work his magic. And
Hi, Brendan. Thanks for tuning in. Barbara, Jimmy's recovered. I'd say he's recovered from his getting his wisdom teeth taken out.
Very good. That's a great bowl.
Fitzroy here, really good.
It's a very good bowl.
He's roaming around tonight, just taking it easy. It's been a long week for him, so it's got me and the big fella Briggsy here.
Yeah. Well, we spent enough other time during the week talking about bowls. We may as well sit here on a Friday night and talk bowls as well.
Yes, that's true.
See what Pidge can come up with here.
Straight at this pitch.
Yeah.
Big weight.
Bit of a jolt. Cut it back to 3, is it? Don't quite see around.
Nothing too much has changed there, yeah. Looks like 3 still.
3.
Probably took away a bit of his guide, didn't he?
Yeah, he's probably going to have to. Well, I don't know, who knows with Pidge, but probably have to get back on the draw. Depends where this bowl ends up and if it adds to the count or not, I guess, but a little bit shy, I think.
Yeah, he played the safe line. He didn't want to give him anything to work
Correct,
with.
yeah.
Wasn't bad. Nothing worse than putting another one in right next to it and giving the skipper something else to work off. So
I don't know. A yard over with an opportunity to connect and spill it out gets a couple if you can do it, I guess. But Pidge style looks like he's going to be quick again.
Straight at it again.
Missed too many. Not on this occasion.
Couple feet on his last here for Jordan. He should make it 4. Welcome to the stream, Sue. Congrats on your club singles win there at Whittlesea. Commiserations to Faye in the final.
Oh, he's going to be close. I think he's there.
I'll be disappointed if this doesn't count.
I think he's in. You find that's 4, maybe. Is it 5, did they say?
I think he signalled 5. So
got the full hand there, I think.
Yeah, and that's the danger when you play weight real early, isn't it?
It's the challenge, mate. When you lead away with your second playing a weighted bowl, you end up with less in the head, and it doesn't always work in your favour. I'm sure he's good enough to come back from it, but you're better off if you're gonna have to drop a number, Chris. You're probably better off doing it early.
Do it on the second end, yeah.
Every chance to come back from it. So.
No, that's a good point. Just like to mention as well, entries still open for the Victorian Open 2023 in Gippsland this season.
Yeah.
So get your entry in for the Victorian Open 2023 between now and next Friday, the 10th of February. Score yourself a Henselite voucher to use at the VO shops. There's got a couple of shops open up at the Vic Open. So get your entry in between now and next Friday. Go into the draw to win a couple of vouchers there.
You got time to play this year, or a bit tough with
My
work
schedule's
schedule?
a bit hectic. I'd encourage anyone that has the time to. It's a great experience if you're learning the game.
Yeah.
Play against some really good players, and I couldn't recommend it any higher.
Well, I went for my first time last year, Chris. It was a bit of a bucket list item to get up and play a part in the Vic Open and see what it's all about. And it was a great event, and Bowls Vic do a great job of organising everything, and the previous support of Shepparton, now down to the Gippsland region. I'm sure it'll be a great event. It was something I really enjoyed, and I'd encourage anyone that hasn't given it a go to get down there and give it a crack. You don't have to win. You don't have to win a title to have a good time. I know that I maybe didn't fare as well as I thought I might in some of the disciplines, but I still had a great time, and it's great to get around. I think there was mass entries last year. It's good to get around all the other people that enjoy the same sport we love.
Oh, 100%. And I've just been told, Briggsy, every person who enters the Vic Open over the next 7 days will be sent one of 2 spend and save vouchers for either $10 or $20.
$20.
So it's a lucky dip there. And one lucky winner will receive the major prize of a brand new set of Henselite bowls, best bowls on the market.
Best bowls on the market by a mile.
Plus 2 nights accommodation from our friends at Choice Hotels. So
outstanding.
Couldn't be any more incentives there to get yourself involved and enjoy what's a really good week of bowls.
Great opportunity.
Just the dates for everyone out there. That'll run from the 24th of March to the 2nd of April. So plenty of time to plan ahead.
Plenty of time. I think the entries will go up fairly close. Well, they'll stay open for a little bit yet before we close off.
So started pretty well.
Holding the
Fitzroy.
couple. On the pair, I think Richard put his last one in the pit. I'm not sure whether he was chasing or just a bit overweight, but here we go. The line looks all right. All on the speed. It's pretty close. It's a good effort here, mate. That's a very good bowl.
Shot from Richard.
Great bowl.
It's a bit of love from the crowd.
Always nice, bit of encouragement.
Thanks, Brendan. Appreciate the message, mate. Welcome, Alana, Graham, David. Welcome to the stream. It's normally I'd recommend people come down and watch, but let me tell you, it is free.
It's not the greatest of nights.
So if you've got a fireplace, get that cracking. And
geez, big result, good result there.
You're very fortunate there. Start a fire and enjoy a nice warm beverage. That's what I'd recommend tonight.
Yeah, well, it's usually me on a Friday night, Chris. I've got to be honest with you. I normally get home and set myself up on the couch and look forward to a good evening of Premier League bowls. But not the invite, but you just seem to pick an average night for me to come along. I think you're just using me as a windbreak, to be honest with you.
At the moment, I certainly am. So Gary caught on some weight again.
Just cutting fine.
Probably 4 out of his 5 bowls have set to play weight.
Interesting, though. I mean, the breeze has dropped off a little bit, but there's little gusts that are coming across, and it'll be affecting those 4-end bowls. So, you know, it gets a bit of a challenge, I guess, to pick the right line when you get those big gusts coming up, and when it drops, obviously your bowl's going to cut the head. Your bowl's in the head here again.
White again, just looking to make contact with the shot bowl.
Better line here, every chance.
It's really
connection on that front one, and
that's a great shot.
Probably a bit stiff on the lay down there, but probably one down, I think.
He's changed the head, so skipper will be very happy with that.
Yep. Especially the way Pidge might line up with 3 bowls sitting across the front of the jack. I'm not sure if there's a draw bowl coming, but
no, that one has a number on offer.
Yeah, always looking for opportunity.
If Jordan can turn the white bowl, take some danger away. Well, you don't see that too often. He swapped his bowls, same set, but he's using two of the other ones, 2 of the other set of 4. So interesting. I don't see that very often. I don't see that ever. Actually,
just on the speed there, no change with that.
Seen someone do that before?
I can't say I have, to be honest with you. No, a bit different.
Now, Brett be looking to land that white ball here.
At every shake, that's for sure.
Sits the white and stays, so you make 3 shots.
He's just holding out on that breeze I was talking about before, I think. It's picked up. Similar to his first. It's just not quite.
Well, big opportunity
Big
here.
opportunity.
For dropping a 5 on the previous end. Love to make this conversion.
He likes it. Chasing it like he likes it. Not finished, but oh, look at that. What do you do? It's a heartbreaker. A heartbreaker, that is. Oh, on the Yarraville, on the way back. Score up in that second end yet. Can't see that, Chris. Yeah, they definitely got a 5 on that second end, so 3-5. Fitzroy's favour. Was contested. It's Brandon's ranks got 4-1 over there. They're doing well.
A couple of 2s over there.
Get some momentum. Good to see him getting a crack. Skipping, you know, spent the majority of the season playing third to Brendan Numbers and got his opportunity the last couple of weeks. I think he skipped against Melbourne and played Spurry there, and then plays Nathan Wilson. So two quality opponents. He's a win and a loss on the both. It's good for your confidence when you first time up in Metro Premier. Get given the opportunity.
Yeah, 100%.
Just falling a bit short here. Good line though. Good line. Yeah, another good bowl. 2 good starters there from Gus on the knocker.
Yeah, it's a cracking shot.
Very good. Too far away. A little bit of speed coming through. Who have you got this week, Chris? Who's Deer Park got?
Mentone tomorrow and Bundoora Sunday for us. So
Mentone haven't had the greatest season. There's definitely an opportunity there, but Bundy will be tough for you. They're doing well. Somewhere in close range on the points on the table, aren't they?
Yeah, 1 point behind us. So our goal as a team has always been top 2. So
yep.
We're tracking pretty well. If we win on both games this weekend, it'll be massive for us. So.
Yeah, like we said earlier, it's the moving round, isn't it? It's the one where it's
you can go from being a chance at finals to
make or break.
Getting
yeah, well, I think Yarraville Footscray were in a similar position last year and had an opportunity. I don't think they fared so well and sort of pushed them back down.
Yeah, if they lose both games this weekend, they could find themselves in that relegation zone. So.
See your request there, Justine. You want Beach on the live stream next week? I don't know if that's going to.
Great shot.
That's going to happen, but
we'll speak to the powers that be. And,
we'll have a chat. See what we can organise for you, Jazz. See it through. Cuts a couple out there.
Building a good head here for Yarraville, definitely.
Opportunity.
As we often see on this pace green, it's the team that gets there first. It's very, very hard to convert with bowls in the way.
Well, also they had the challenge tonight at, with the 12 and a half second deck to get the finish, to get around stuff and get the desired result. Touch behind, but a good aiming by Gaz.
Looks pretty good here.
Yeah, very good. Counts. The speed, I don't think he has. Track was pretty good too. Almost a bit of sunshine on my shoulder. You wouldn't be feeling that, Chris, tucked in the middle, but...
yeah, 7-foot frames in the way of the sun. Not the worst time there.
Got the back covered. I don't know how they're going to get to it to get it out there, but anyway, you got to have one in all positions. This is not too far away. Gets down late.
No,
that's
a good help a lot.
Yeah. Takes away a little bit of pain.
Just a 2 now to Yarraville.
2 to Yarraville. Yep.
Gives his skip something to work with. So great shot there from Dean.
Nice tight start, which is good. Promise of a good game.
Can't say the same for Nelson and Jacob Siri. 3-3-3.
Yeah, it's a little bit open, but
After 3 ends.
well, he didn't get to 40 last week by getting ones, did he? So
It's not going to get down. No damage done.
no change.
His weight was excellent.
There's a little bit of room for the shelf with the right bowl here from Jordan. So see if he can create something from what was minimal before. Don't mind it. There's his speed.
Very
Jeez,
close.
he's very good here. That's a
Big
great
Jordan
bowl.
Cole. What a fantastic shot that is.
Outstanding. A little bit subdued. I'd be
What a bowl.
yeah, I'd be chasing that knife five and everyone that stood around me.
I don't think anyone knew where that was going to finish. About a metre out. And he just kept wriggling and wriggling. What a great shot. Have to give a bit of credit to Dean as well. Left him the perfect guide there.
He did. Just team bowls.
That's it.
I like to claim anyway.
Good question, David. We'll definitely might get into that before the next end. Wait for this end to finish first. I wouldn't mind hearing your views on that. Restructure, Briggsy.
Yeah.
So,
Have a look here. Pidge is happy. Is he up and
both
about?
bowls.
He's close. Not quite.
very
Good effort.
difficult shot there.
Doesn't take him long to get halfway down the green, does it? He's there
No.
pretty quick.
Hasn't quite found his radar just yet.
Is it, am I saying right there, numbers down 0-6? Is that
Yeah,
right?
that's just picked up a 4, the McLaughlin rig. As I painfully navigate the scoreboard here. Great shot
Yeah,
there from
some
Jordan.
flows.
Was looking very ugly for them.
It was. It was. Yeah, the change to Premier League, I think it's a good thing. I think there's a great opportunity. There's been I guess a backlog of Divi 1 sides that have been hovering around that, you know, you're sort of close to the next level. Creates a little bit of separation and better pathway, you know. I guess, you know, the timing might be great for all, but, you know, I guess, you know, gives a little bit more protection. Is it one up, one down once it's established with the Premier League B, or as in the drop down relegation zone, or is it 2 out, 2 in?
No, I think it's just the one.
Just the one, yeah. So it certainly benefits you, I guess, from a Premier League side once you get there. That you know, you can maybe not always have the best year, but stay there. And you know, there's a lot of effort that goes into maintaining a Premier League side. So we'll see how it pans out. We've certainly got a couple of years as a club to go if we're any chance of getting up there. But having the Prem B opportunities, you know, going to be a good experience for a lot of clubs that you know sat stagnant in Divi 1 that, you know, possibly could have gone up any other year.
Yep.
I'll see my coach there, Todd Trewarn's on watching. Good to have you on, Todd. I know I was talking to your wife there last night. She wasn't too happy with you. You're supposed to go out for dinner tonight and you've elected to stay home and watch the stream. Good for us. Good to have you on board. I don't know how happy Bonnie is with you, but good to have you there. And the pace a bit tough.
It hasn't quite found it just yet.
Not quite, no.
It's by no means easy out here. It's pretty slow. It's only going to get slower.
Yeah, and the gusty
very
wind
windy,
affecting that line, especially on the forehand, heading away from the club. So.
Yeah, we copped a bit of hail actually at my work earlier, only 10 minutes away, so.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice to be only 10 minutes away for work? That'd be good.
As we are provided with the goods.
Oh, I'm not going to knock those back, Chris.
Isaac dropping us off some lollies.
Well, we need it for the endurance for the rest of the night. Yeah.
We got a tough job here. Comfortable job, but tough job.
No, dropped a 1 there last end down 7-zip. Just a bit light. Geez, he's got Richard being very aggressive there as a second. He hasn't played too many draw bowls so far. A lot of weight through the head as a 2. It's always going to be a challenge for him to find his rhythm if he stays on weight, I guess. But
often on this pace green, you can be forced into playing heavy weight early. And
that's good.
I think
good aim there.
Sure, just getting balls really close in the head. We're leaving Yarraville without many options.
It's true.
Draw shot here, I think. Look too far away here.
It's pretty good. Just a hold a little bit. Take the slide. Somewhere around the mark. Speed was really good. Intent was right. So.
Want to cut it down to 2 or 3 there.
Win one of our other prizes, our fantastic prizes that we have for Joker Poker. So I'll just drawing out a lucky ticket now. Hello, Vanilla. Hello. Okay, we have the letter K has been coming up a lot tonight.
Something similar here, I think. Land the shot bowl. Trailer Jackson.
Far away with his first.
The letter K and the number 18.
Doesn't like it, I don't think.
Too far away again here.
Yeah, he's good now. He's got the result this time. Oh,
wow.
Yes, that's good.
Very stiff.
Check your tickets.
So 2 down to probably 2 down. But,
Orange ticket. K.
great attempt.
K.
Great attempt there.
Still an
Gary.
open door. They've got third and fourth.
Yep.
I think by the looks of it, all close enough to it anyway. It still gives Pidge an opportunity to do his thing and rip through if he chooses to do so.
Mitch Taylor asking you if you feel like losing a game next week.
What was that?
Thank you. Hold on to that because this one still goes into the major draw.
I don't know if it's a race for top spot, Mitch. I think that gets decided tomorrow. But yeah, mate. Look, the Melton Bowls Club know that there's a couple of teams to challenge. You're definitely one of them, and we respect you as a good side. So. I don't know, mate. I'll happily lose next week too, if you like, if we win the one in 2 weeks' time on from that. So I don't know, Mitch. We can tee up a return match. You got the best of me the first time round, but quite happy if they can, if the draw falls that way, that we can play again and see if I can get the return result on your deck. Just missing there.
Yeah, bowl turned a lot for the speed of the green, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's just the wind's definitely going in that direction. So holding a good 2 here, Jordan. Just be looking for some cover, I think. No need to look for an extra shot here.
Certainly coming on the safer hand, that's for sure.
He wants a bowl past the jack.
Bit of promotion there. Whether it's that gives a bit of safety now to Gary's bowl if Brett wants to go full tilt, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, there is some danger of him removing his own bowls, but risk reward.
It's the way he plays, I guess. So,
Yeah.
you know,
He'll
you got to back himself in.
He'll go for this.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm not sure my dad's too happy about that. Yeah, hit it. Here's the call. Here we go. Brett Marnie, couple down.
Big wind up.
Big weight.
Yep, nothing shy about that. I'll tell you what.
Just under. He's
Yeah, no.
almost took his own out. Just the two, I think. Started well, Fitzroy. Started very well. What we've seen so far is the Rick that jumps on first is generally winning the end.
Winning the end, you're right. Yep.
Fitzroy sticking with the sort of medium length end. Davidson, I haven't seen David play much, but he started pretty well.
Yeah, he's been on it just about every end. I think bar one, he's been right around the mark. His weight control's been good and hasn't really suffered too much as a result of the win. So
Another good start there. So looks like B.G. Anderson's dropped to 6 over there.
6.
Yeah, 6 to Janner's rink.
It's 2 clangers in one end, isn't it?
Yeah, a 2 and a 6, 2 ends. Now, like we said pre-match, the pace of this green isn't that far different to Fitzroy. So even though it is grass and not plastic, they're definitely playing as if they know
gives
the
them
green.
every opportunity. Yeah. Well, they're looking comfortable at the minute. Mind you, I think Nugs is else over there. He's at 8-3.
Yeah,
I can see in the distance. My glasses work sometimes, Chris. I can see something at a distance. But
great shot there from Jerome.
very good. Big drive, geez. Moama's big drive, and the jack went up about 2 metres into the air, and
Yeah, Richard had to stop and watch that. Jack goes flying and stays in bounds. Great drive there from Umbers. Good recruit for Yarraville. You know a bit about
yeah, mate. I
couple-year-old club.
spent a few years with Brendo down at Lara, as consistent a bowler as you'll find, and he certainly did a lot for our club down there, and really happy for him to make the move and come up to Yarraville. Yarraville's a good, steady club. It's the right type of atmosphere for him, and give him the support that he needs to give his best in Metro Premier, and he's done that. It always takes a little bit to settle in, I guess, when you come up from the regional leagues or the country leagues or something like that, and play your part in the Metro side. So I'm really happy for him. He's an outstanding bowler and a good guy to boot.
Got a great mentor now, Wayne Roberts. Moved over to play 3 for him, and
Yeah.
done really well since they've been together. So
Yeah, I think Wayne's guidance will really help him and
Game
get
would
some
be a bit
comfort.
different
Yeah,
here.
completely. Only downside is he's a left-hander. You can't hold that against him, I guess, but
they're always better, the lefties.
Well, they always seem to come out a bit odd. He uses the XGs, but he seems to get a tighter line, a lot tighter line than what I do with mine. So
He gets it out smooth.
he does. That's true. It's a long way down for me. I've got some excuse.
I'm only joking. So we see 2 good shots from Jerome this end, and Fitzroy holding 1. 8-0 now on that rink next door. Briggs.
Yeah, a bit of a slide though. I'm sure they'll arrest that. And
Games go
a little bit stiff on the last end with the jack popping up into the sky, but
games go quick on this pace.
good effort there by Gaz. A bit of a deficit early, but you know, plenty of time to rein that in.
Yarraville beating Fitzroy the last time around at Fitzroy. And from memory, it was a similar deficit or more. But Yarraville's come from behind and
it was
won that match, so they'll take confidence out of that.
Gaz wasn't far away with his first. See if he can emulate the line and the speed. And
he started pretty well this game. So it's a clear road, and he's
cutting away, but yeah, speed.
Good shot.
So they got second, third, and fourth there. If they can any work on that blue bowl, and
yeah, it's locked in pretty good though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. But well, you know, we all get a bit of luck from time to time. Who knows? It could dislodge away. There's a good pill. How's that?
Yeah, he's playing
well. He's done well. Played
Very
some red hot bowls. You know.
He's definitely found a draw earlier, whereas Brett's played.
Well, he's been insisted on the weight.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he'll.
Play weight again,
yeah, well.
Through the gap on the backhand.
Well, he's backed off a little bit. He's not shy, but. I don't mind his spin here. It's not too far away.
Controller's jack, is he?
Just under.
Wow.
Weight was really good. Dead draw weight.
Definitely second. Yeah. Can he do it again?
He's a bit tighter on his line. Speed's thereabouts. Gets the inside of Gaz. Not quite.
Not sure if he's got 1 or 2 seconds here. It's hard to tell from the angle we're sitting on, but
oh, I think
doesn't look like many ways in, does it?
No. He gets a ride in off the blue bowl, smashes into it, and Slaven's last bowl. I don't really see too much else on offer there, to be honest with you. That's what he's saying, yeah.
Yeah, must look pretty ugly from the mat here. Could be hitting something and hoping for a bit of luck.
Well, he's got positive body language, so
Always, that's his greatest trait.
That's it.
Always positive. Great teammate to have, actually.
Touch on the tight side there.
See if it's one or just the one.
It's only the one, mate. Yeah, yep.
A couple of questions for you, Briggsy, as we move into the 7th end of this match. What were you most looking forward to about seeing tonight? And tell us a bit about yourself. Where you're bowling? What you've won? Tell the people.
Tell the people.
You're very popular on the comments, by the way.
Am I?
Yeah, I don't want to give you a big head or anything, but
well, that's already there, mate. It's a funny story. I can't even fit my. I can't even get one of the Melton hats onto my head, to be honest with you.
You're kidding.
No. I said when I went down there, I said, "I'll give you a free hat." I'll put it on, and I said, "What's this kid sizes?" I said, "No, he's got a buff head." So.
Oh no.
Anyway, that's
I shouldn't
life.
laugh at that.
Yeah. No, look. As I said to you, to be honest with you, I mean, I love watching bowl. I actually enjoy watching bowls. I sit at home every Friday night and listen to your brilliant commentary and really enjoy it. When you give me the call and said there was an opportunity to come down and get on the mic, well, those that know me know that I don't really knock back that type of opportunity. So I thought, what better way to spend a Friday night than to come down and watch some good bowls, sit with a good mate, and talk bowls for 4.5 odd hours or whatever the timing is. So, and Yarraville being, with a little bit of bias to be fair, an ex-club of mine that I've played at and I really enjoyed sort of spending some time. They're a great club. It's, got a good leader, and something I enjoyed. So it was, timing was really good. So I was really excited to get down here and spend some time with you and watch some good bowls.
It's great to have you on, mate. And tell us a bit about it. Where you're playing Pennant this year?
Yeah, so I've spent the majority of my bowling life down at Lara, in the Geelong region, which has been a great comp for me. I've made a lot of good friends. There's a lot of good bowlers come down from that region. As you can see here tonight, there's a few on display out here that are having a crack at Metro. But I spent close to 12 years I think at Lara on a couple of different spurts, and spent time as president and board member and bowls coordinator and everything else that you do at a bowls club. Get sucked in all the different stuff, but I really enjoyed it. I really loved my time at Lara. But I live in Amesbury, and it's the coach at Melton, Todd, at me and Conrad and the like. How can you live in Amesbury and continue to drive all the way down to Lara? So I made the switch this year, and I'm going to say I really enjoy it. We're a Divi 2 club, two sides in Divi 2, and I've enjoyed the switch. It's a bit different. I was playing the Premier League down in the Geelong region, and it's been, as I said earlier, a couple of years here in the Premier League here. But it's good. It's a young club. It's the big thing, and one of the differences in Geelong's a bit older. A bit more mature is probably the best words to use, but we worked out the average age of our top side at Melton's 34 years of age. It's a stark difference. I'm actually one of the oldest, Chris, believe it or not. Gone are the days of, about having 75-year-olds in your side and average age of 34. So club's going well, 5 sides, top to bottom and 3 midweek. Really enjoy the club, got a good setup. Similar, easy transition coming from Lara to Melton, being 2 carpet greens. Like I said, well-led club, good coach, good structure, good opportunity. We get this season right. As I say, we Divi 2, we get it right. Mitch, we're lucky enough to get over you blokes. There's a Divi 1 opportunity, and who knows what sits beyond that. So we'll see how the rest of the season pans out. Couple of games to go. Whittlesea tomorrow at home, and finals a week after, or 2 weeks after that. So.
It's great to have you here, and
Thanks,
different set of eyes and some different opinions, and
yeah,
you've been there and done that, so it's good to hear.
Yeah, no, they're really happy to be here and happy to be part of Melton, and wishing both sides the best of luck tonight, and hopefully that score trims up a little bit. Like I said, we're an unashamed bias with Yarraville, but I wish both sides best of luck.
Yeah, they're definitely up against it early. Seen a fantastic end by Jerome Coles, the Sam playing second. 2 bowls right on top of the jack, so
back. Yeah,
that'll make it really difficult for Yarraville this end. And I'll tell you what else makes it difficult: those 2 bowls on the line at the front.
Yeah, it takes Pidge's first option off the table, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think when we find ourselves in this situation, and I speak of myself and James in our rink, the third's goal is to get a wing bowl somewhere around jack high for the skipper to use, especially when the green's slow and they might be blocked up at the front.
Yep.
You need to
something to work off it. It's a good guide.
You don't have to get the shot all the time, which a lot of new players struggle with when they first start playing bowls.
Yeah, look, I don't know about you, but I sort of like a bit of a foot mark if I was in the position there, just to get a gauge on where that jack's at, because with a bowl in front, bowl behind, and 2 sitting out in front, it's sometimes gets difficult to see as you know, as eyesight fails a little bit as we get older. Chris. Come the lights switched on for the first time, starting to darken up a bit, but yeah. Hopefully, hopefully Brett can do something else here.
Yes, like I said, very difficult head to play to here. He's almost, his best option is almost to try and draw the shot. Might even give himself a guide in doing so. Go Brett on the backhand.
He's got the speed.
He
He's not
likes
far
it.
away.
Is he going to turn though?
He's got to get down. It's a good effort.
That is a great attempt. Oh, what is a very, very difficult shot. No doubt about that. Great position to be in if you're the opposition skipper. You've got a free throw at drawing a third shot. No danger, really.
Tell you what, he's done that.
Well, what a shot. That's
very good bowl. He's played some telling bowls so far.
He has played very well so far. Four it is. So he's brought the front bowl in as well. Well, just got to draw third or fourth shot here. First or second's a bonus.
Oh, no, he's out. He's out there. But if he's dropped the weight, it should come home, but
he doesn't want to
not quite.
Not that one.
Has not gone his way.
That's opposition bowl. He's
That's
turned
a 5.
Up. And it's just not good for Yarraville. Briggsy.
That's a 5.
5 was it?
It looked like a 5 to me, but Rodriguez is walking down the. I think he's not too happy, so.
I think what's happening on this rink is just that the front end of Fitzroy are just red hot at the moment.
Just killing them.
Yeah.
Absolutely killing them.
It's leaving the third and skip some very difficult positions. Two 5s really hurts Briggsy.
It's not the start you're looking for, that's for sure. But like I said, plenty of time to go. What are we in 7? 14 of their best to come, and sees them back in the game gives them an opportunity. But in saying that, it's going to take an effort from all rinks because numbers still not off the mark at the moment.
Just a 4 it was, so they haven't dropped 2 5s. There's positive.
There's a positive, something to work with.
I'm an optimist. Have to be. Just a reminder again to everyone, get your entries in for the Vic Open. Plenty of incentives by Bowls Victoria. Plenty of prizes to be won if you get your entry in now, between now and the 10th of Feb. And enjoy what's a really good tournament. Great start again from David.
Yeah, he's been awesome.
Yeah, very impressive.
Awesome.
Scottish support for Fitzroy.
Bit of work here, punching it through, opens it up a touch.
A number of Scottish players.
They have, haven't they? Done well.
Or ex-Scottish players playing for them, so...
Well, they're always going to be Scottish, Chris.
Yes, representative players on that, but that's okay. You can take it literally. Hey, Cougs. Good to see you jumping on again, mate. So, Jerome Coles, geez, he's been red hot the last 3 ends, Briggsy.
You'd be standing there quite comfortable as a skipper seeing stuff like that come down end after end, wouldn't you?
He's already got red hair, but he's just even hotter now. He's turning it on.
See if we can get something big from Richard here. Just ducking away.
Oh,
he's got a result. Look at that. There you go. Swings and merry-go-rounds, they say.
Crowd love that one. You wouldn't believe it. There's not a single bowl past the jack.
Not one. I was thinking that myself.
Jack did get trailed, but really got to put something past early. Give yourself a chance later on.
I don't mind the point here. It's just a touch speedy,
Be
but
real happy with this. That's a very good shot.
that's good for Pidge.
Two very good bowls there. Richard.
It's the one over there to Nels, was it?
Yeah, it's 10-3 now. So you see some weight from Dean, his first weighted shot of the match. Wasn't too far away. he just
He's not quiet, is he, the boy?
he's,
Can
called
hear
him on a
clearly.
forehand under the white. And Dad's just, Gary says, shook his head. I think that's a bit too hard. But you got to do what your skip says.
You got to try anyway. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Thanks for tuning in, David. Share the stream around, guys. We appreciate all your support. Great incentive, this live streaming. We want to keep it going for years to come. She got through the hole.
Oh, well, it's only promotion of their bowl.
Yep.
Richard's bowl, so it doesn't hurt. Actually takes away the opportunity for him to get through and move it, I guess. So
Yeah, he wasn't too far away. Yep.
I'd only see that as a plus for Yarraville, to be honest with you, covering back bowls as well.
Another swinger here from Dean.
A little bit wide, I think.
He's going to have to get down from there.
Once again, that, well, there's no breeze in, but sort of held him. Strong weight.
Would have loved to have kept his bowl on there because 3 back bowls all belong to Yarraville.
Correct.
So, not even sure that they considered that. So, just to show you've always got to be thinking a couple of steps ahead, don't you?
You'd like to think so.
Can't just waste bowls.
Gazza, moving down here. Got a bit of speed up.
Trying to get through the hole.
Oh, here we go, Gaz. Well done, Gazza.
Yeah. Played that very well.
Oh, geez, I tell you what, he moved a bit smoothly down the green there, Gaz. I haven't seen him move that quick in a while.
He was close at least.
Maybe there was some KFC on offer down the other end.
Oh, at least you know he liked it. Thanks, Westy. Say hello to Dono for me, mate. One of the best teammates you could have. Hope he's doing well.
That's a bloke that's been around the traps. He spent some time down at Ocean Grove. Dono, good fella.
Yeah, great leader of people. Hey, Shane from Portland, Vic. Awesome, mate. Thanks for tuning in on Friday night here. Stream sponsored by Moama Bowling Club.
Big weight here. No result. Not too far away then.
No, you could see what he was trying to get the blue
Yeah,
through
well,
the two shot bowls.
You'd have got the pair out and it probably would have ended up, well, I'll probably kill it, to be honest with you, if you hit it with that speed. But
wasn't far away.
Let's see if Brett can drop one in here and reduce that margin somewhat.
Just to find the same hole that Gary did.
Don't want to promote that. There's too much of a change there.
Might just be one now. One in the measure. One is the call.
Yeah,
bit unfortunate there. His weight was good.
Got caught watching the screen there, Chris, and not looking out at the bowls. And I think it's a little bit more obvious that it's only one than what it shows on the screen.
That's very kind of you, Brad. Thank you. Good to be joined here on a Friday by Anthony Briggs.
Yeah, well, having trouble keeping up with you, mate. You've done a great job since you've been on the live streams on Friday night. So I'll do my best to keep up with you, but
I think it's a great concept for bowls, Vic, and can only promote our sport, you know.
100%. 100%.
That's all. I just want to see bowls get bigger and better. And
yep. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
this is all part of it.
We've got a lot of opportunity to hopefully grow the sport over the next few years and get the right people in the right spots doing the right things, and who knows where this platform could go, you know. There's certainly other opportunities out there to do more, I think. But it's been a good start by BV getting it to where it is today.
Can't see the result here. Unfortunately, I'll have to tell Dad to get out of the way.
It's a pair at least that may.
He's planted through the front bowl, and
4 is a call by Richard here.
Yeah, 4 it is.
4 it is.
Great conversion there from.
There we go
wow.
On the pathway back.
Something out of nothing there. There's a bit of risk involved in that shot. Could have easily given
Could have
it
gone
away.
the other way.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know, I guess when you're 3-13 down and you're looking for a number to return on, it's I don't know. Sometimes you got to make a play, I guess.
I'll just have a quick word to the players, make sure they stand out of the way.
Yep.
I'll be back in a minute.
No problems. There we go. Matt all the way back on the tee. Bit of a change up. Still looking at that 3/4 length they've been playing most of the night. Good roll. Always important that the lead gets the roll right. And we get that right and you can change games. Both guys have been doing a good job. Let's see if Gus can pop the first one on and put some pressure back onto one of the Fitzroy boys who've been in fine form to start tonight.
I'm back, brother.
Welcome back, pal.
Just had to tell my dad to stay out of the way of the camera.
Yeah.
Jamie, I played at Yarraville as well for 4 or 5 years, and yeah, we had. You were here as well with me too.
I was here with you for a couple of years.
In the
Yeah.
same rink, and I just decided opportunity came up at Deer Park, so I decided to make the move. But I love my time here. It's a fantastic club, and secretly deep down, I'm always going to hope they do well. You know, especially my dad and brother in the team. So.
I just noticed Todd's having a crack at me. I was just, as you were gone, I was just talking about how important it is for the jack roll, and we were talking about the Vic Open there before, and I went away in the triples, played with Todd, and dare I say, popped a few into the pit.
Did you?
It's fair to say Todd hasn't let me forget it either. So anyway. What do you do? But it's still important, as I said.
Important.
It's you can change a game on the jack roll. So not only have you got 2 bowls to put down, but you've got a important part to play in setting up and giving your team the best opportunity.
Yeah, spot on.
So there you go, Todd. I said it live. Now you can give me a break. We were lucky enough to win the region triples this year, Todd, so I must have done something right for you. Knocked you off one way, didn't we, Chris?
I can't remember. I only remember the games I win. I don't remember the losses.
That's fair. Well, I guess that's what I'm talking about. Is it?
That couldn't be further from the truth. I remember every loss. Richard on the backhand here. It's not far away. Can he land it?
Speed's pretty good.
Yeah.
Good effort. Good effort.
It's missing under. Gives them their closest bowl of the end so far, though.
That fella will be on.
I think Yarraville have another live stream match next week, so I think you'll see probably Nelson's rink on there.
Who have they got next week, Chris?
Good question. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Rome Coles.
Just rattling through, but gave it
Far
every
away.
shot. Yep.
No, that's still a good shot.
Yep.
Gave it a chance.
It's that won the Yarraville now. Open head, plenty of opportunity for a good draw bowl. Just the wind just rattles through a bit.
Oh, it's starting to get cold now.
Yes.
And welcome to the stream, Alex Marshall saying go Fitzroy.
Fitzroy.
Wow. If you want any more support,
You're a great man on your team.
that's what you want.
It's pretty handy.
So the rain comes down a little as well. These aren't fun games we're playing, is it?
I don't know that
wet.
there's anything good about playing. Well, look, the rain hasn't been too bad. I mean, we copped a bit
yeah.
through this afternoon, but that wind's certainly fresh. I know that. As sitting here as your wind block, Chris. So.
Couldn't put your chair any closer to me, could you?
Not opposed to a snuggle if it keeps me warm. So.
Could be seeing the green slow up. As just I look across at all the rinks and
A few
a
short
lot
bowls.
of short bowls around.
Yeah.
So
So it drops under nicely here. He's too far away on speed. Here he goes. That's a good
it's pretty good.
bowl, goes
Yeah,
up.
great shot.
Couple to the Yarraville.
Yep.
Not shy.
No, I don't think he liked that on release. He
Mm.
he was a bit wide there.
Okay. Bridge is up and about now. Sees an opportunity, something to grab at. Send some of the cool air to Port Macquarie. Well, I tell you what, you can have the whole lot, as I'm concerned. It's bloody freezing here. What sort of weather we got at Port Macquarie? Probably weather that we'd take in a heartbeat.
Yes, definitely. Thanks for that, Brendan. Appreciate it. Yarraville Mentone schedule at the moment. There's a bit to play out between now and then, though. So
Just rise a little bit more pitch and he's in the count. There you go.
he's
Pretty,
no,
yeah,
fallen
he's
against the
flopped in.
bias. There you
Yeah.
go. So a bit of pressure now. 4 down last end and looking at a 3 down at the moment.
We'll see Umbers has broken the duck there and picked up a 2.
Yep.
Get on the scoreboard.
That's a good feeling.
Well, it's the start of the journey, isn't it? Hopefully.
Positive draw here.
A few nice bowls away tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if he was.
I think for White, his
Weight's
all the chances
Little
were
bit
narrow.
juicy.
Yeah.
a little bit juicy. Still 3 opportunity here for Pidge. Trim that margin.
His weight was good there.
It was good. No, he gave it every opportunity. It's what you want, isn't it? Hot in Port Macquarie and big storms. Well, I'd still. Well, we'll just take the hot anyway. You can keep your storms and our cool. Remember that?
Doesn't sound like a fair trade, that one.
Probably not, but
You're a salesman. You reckon you can sell that?
Oh, I think I could convince someone. Don't mind this here. Get a nice little loop underneath. Holds his line. He's counting. That'll be 4 bits.
Well, staring down the barrel, back-to-back 4s here.
Plenty of room for Sladen to reduce this down. If not, take the number. There's opportunity sitting around.
It's a big conversion.
Well, you know, sometimes it's just cutting the number down and eating a bit of humble pie, isn't it? But certainly an opportunity. He's been drawing well.
Doesn't look too bad.
Not too far away. Gets under that white and he's
He's
close.
got the weight.
Very close here. Very close. That's a
What a
very,
shot.
very good bowl. Outstanding bowl.
One finger salute as well. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Great shot.
certainly hurts from the Yarraville side, but you know, you have to applaud good bowls, and that certainly was one of them.
Positive signs for Yarraville. They keep putting them in there, and
Of course,
And,
yeah, and certainly that'll be my takeaway. That, you know, we crossed over with with a couple and skips out of the couple, and you know, so we're thereabouts. You're not far away, so you just keep plugging away, and hopefully the tide turns. You know. Good on you, Casper. Hope you're well. Regular, I see his name pop up every week.
Yes,
Casper,
we
he's
have a
a
few regulars, yeah.
regular watcher.
It's really, really good. We really appreciate it. David's, he's been on fire this game.
Done nothing wrong.
No, very, very impressive.
Good reply here from Gus. That's a good bowl. Just Ronovich.
It just proves he's only human.
Well, we all have.
He's allowed a loose one.
We all have the odd loose one every now and again, don't
He's
we?
sort of thinking to himself, how did I do that? Well, keep your head up,
So
mate.
not
You
a-
are playing really well.
Not far away here again, Gus. Giving it every chance. That's a good bowl, pal.
That's fantastic.
Very
Changing
good bowl.
hand. Great shots.
Yep, I'm sure he'd had a bit of life, Paul. Casper, he's be a good hit. Maybe one day. I don't know about the go-overs part, Paul. But
Yeah, I won't vouch for that. As we draw closer and closer to finals, good luck to everyone out there over the next couple of weeks. Maybe, maybe you're in the 4, or maybe you're just not far away.
2 weeks to go from 2 down for to be 2 down.
Yep.
2 weeks of the home and race season to go, and
Very exciting times.
it's the pointy end. Not everyone always gets the opportunity to play finals. It's an exciting time, especially if you're had a good season and want to go on with it and looking for that promotion for your club to get up to the next level. Good speed.
Coles again. Well, he's
David
played 2
every
very
shot.
good shots.
Yeah.
That's very good. Very good for a second. Sets it up beautifully for the Jack Trail. Set 12-3 on that.
Definitely not shy here. He's giving it every shake. I don't know that he wants it full, but home's great. Splits up those 2 blues and separation between the leads bowl. Geez, the birds are having a field day here, Chris. I've seen them come down with chips and bread.
This bistro does a wonderful job.
Do they what?
We're sitting right next to it.
Yes,
It's,
I've
I
enjoyed
didn't
it.
have dinner. I just came straight from work tonight.
Nothing myself either. We'll wither away by the end of the evening.
Oh, well.
You know, if someone wanted to donate a bowl of chips and gravy, I certainly wouldn't say no.
I think my mum's in the crowd. Good speed from Dean. Is it spitting out there again, is it? I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't look too
Up and
ominous
down.
above us, so
No, it's a light shower coming through.
more of a nuisance than anything.
Keeps it in check. You home tomorrow, Chris, Deer Park?
Yes, mate, yep.
And on the grass, or do you play on the carpet?
We've been playing the grass
Do you?
since the 18-0 loss to MCC, yeah.
How's that green been running? It's in,
I couldn't speak highly enough of the
been
green
running
carpet
well. They
Gary
did
there.
a bit of
He's-
work on it.
Yeah, he's a very, very hard worker. and
Excellent.
It shows in his greens. I think anyone that played at Deer Park last year saw the challenges we had
Yep.
with the grass greens. The difference Gary's made this year is
That's
it's
outstanding.
unbelievable.
That's good to hear. That's, we want to see the best quality decks that we possibly can, and it's good to have great greenkeepers doing a good job. Here's a very good bowl.
Right shot from
That's
Dean.
outstanding.
That's brilliant. And look, the greenkeepers have their challenges. There's no doubt about
They
that.
do.
So I'm very appreciative of all greenkeepers and the work they do. Often paraded and not given enough credit.
They are. Well, we've had a few of the region games recently played at Altona. Fair to say that's a pretty good deck.
Terrible greens. Yeah.
Terrible.
No.
Not a fan. Jeez, I think it's Zetta's done. He does a great job as well. So.
Great shot from Gary there.
Well done, Gazza. Killed the end. Just drag it out. We'll sit in the cold a bit longer.
We'll
Thanks,
start
Gaz.
again. No, I was in jest, by the way.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, David does that.
Does a
David
great
Zitters.
job.
Great man. Best greens in Metro West.
That's the next winner. Check those long blue tickets. The smaller wrapper tickets are done, so you can chuck them away, but hold on to your long ruler. 1, 2, 1, 5, 1.
Fitzroy with 3 rinks up currently.
Just the one rink
rink for
having the
Yarraville.
success,
Yeah.
continuing on from last week's form.
So they'll definitely need a lift here. Just the 11 shots overall.
Fair to say, I know it's not on the stream, but the heads have been relatively tight on that Umbers rink. It's there might be a few things just working against him, but looks happy here. Hank holds up too, so one still to come from McLaughlin.
Great start from David again.
Killing it, mate.
Next winner,
Killing it.
11719.
She's had a great night so far.
11719. Still not 1 metre.
Good reply here though from Gus, coming on front side.
Yeah, great shot.
Foot short, but got the starting point anyway.
There's another Friday night game tonight, Altona versus Richmond. So if you happen to be at that game and you jump on the stream, just let us know in the comments how that one's going. Of course, if Altona want any chance of making finals, they need 18 points pretty
They
much
do,
every game.
yeah,
So
pretty much, yeah.
big game today for them.
Never count them out though, mate. Some quality players on that side. Geez, Gussie, 2 good bowls, pal.
Yeah,
Very
great
good,
shots
Gus.
from
Changing the head.
This
moving around.
This is the most even Premier League has been in quite some time.
Yeah,
in
I'd say
my
that too.
opinion.
Yeah.
And I think the quality of the players we have this season as well, with the Queensland players coming down, New South
Yep.
Wales, I think it's a really strong competition at the moment. So Jerome Coles just turns Gus up. Not a bad shot, wasn't far away. Everyone's running for the rain jackets. How's that
Yeah.
radar looking?
Let's give it a look. Look, it certainly just looks like a light shower from what I'm looking at, but the radar
Residential
is, well,
meteorologist here.
yeah, it'll be come and gone, and give us 10, 15 minutes. I think the boys should keep playing, quite honestly. I don't think this is heavy enough to get them off the deck. Gaz is certainly rugged up over there and got the wet weather jacket on. I don't think it's anything that'll see him off the deck. See young Aussie Jones over there. Good to see him back in the Premier League. Spent a couple of weeks back in the second side and earned his spot back in and is bowling well. It's a good young find. Good to have young players like that at your club. It's great demeanour too. I really enjoy watching him bowl.
Yeah, he's a great young man. He'll only be better every experience he
Yeah,
gets. I think Yarraville will be encouraged to play him
Left, 1 metre.
pretty much every week. Find a position that suits him.
Next winner. 12117. 12117.
Geez, it's cold.
It is. Yeah, no, it is. You couldn't have got a better night last Friday.
Yeah, thanks for that. No, I appreciate
Last
it.
Friday was unbelievable.
What are you doing? This instant cheese grippo or anything like that on your bowl?
I use it even when it's good weather. Yeah,
Do you really? Yeah. Well, that one certainly came out of his hand a bit different. Maybe some.
It's slippery, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
He was trying to. He played good weight to turn the front blue through the jack, but.
Certainly see a tracking line of the grass on the bowls now. So.
I think back to your question. I think I use Grippo just for the routine.
Do you really?
I mean, yeah, it's more
not
like
even that you need it anymore. It's just done it for so long.
Yeah, it keeps me. I know there's a lot of players like that. They get the sock out and they, that's part of their pre-game routine. So.
Yep.
Don't steal my grip before a game, please.
What would I think of that, Chris?
Got a bit of room here. Gary on the forehand. Wants to turn the orange bowl in or just score around it.
Around the mark, I guess. Give him every shot here.
Played pretty good
Not
tonight.
far away.
So far.
Aims it up a bit. That's a good bowl.
Made 4 out of that. This is just about as good as he played against us a few weeks ago. Yeah, he was very
Here we go, going big again. Certainly got
just
one
way
that
out.
through. Got the one out, but
No back bowls for Yarraville. This is a good call. I like this. Chances are the jack won't go straight back, but it's better to cover just in case.
well, he's certainly back. Yeah, good bowl. Great, good control there. Not the backest, but certainly cuts out the pain of the others that sit in front. So. Rain looks a little bit steady still, but I can see over the back some blue sky, Chris, so we've got some hope. If that wind's dropped and stayed away, that can stay away for the rest of the night. Be happy with that. Or maybe it has gone off to Port Macquarie.
Be careful what you wish for, Joyce.
Big again, yeah.
The next one are 1, 1, 2.
Oh, and gets a result.
Oh my word.
And I'm sure how that happened, to be honest
I
with you, but
have
he's
no
ended up
words
with a
for that
pair.
result. Can we get a replay on that?
Ended up with a
That
pair
was,
there.
I'll have to watch the stream back. That was. How did he get 2 out of that?
There's some good fortune certainly there. Maybe
And he's apologised.
you can apologise all you like when you got 2. When you've gone from 3 down to 2 up, and
Wow. That could be game changing. A result like that.
Doesn't have to be the South Pole.
all skidding along, aren't they? Yeah, it's
Just the timing is not good for Yarraville for a shot like that. But I think I'm not even sure the jack kills if he hits the front bowl either. Unfortunately.
no. I think it slides out the side. Oh, the bowl does anyway. But I don't know. If all three that are around the jack go, I think Gazza ends up with shot. Anyway, I don't think it. Jack will get clipped there. Bit of a difficult angle to see. Unlike it.
Nah, I don't think he was trying too hard to add with this one.
Speed was very
Excellent.
good. Very good speed. Well, if it's fine Scottish weather, you can go back to Scotland. I don't want it anymore. What happened to summer? We had some of it. For those of us that own a pool, Chris, it seems just a bit of a waste, to be honest with you. But
He's going to drive again, is he? Or he's playing less?
no,
Less controlled weight now.
I think they can afford to be honest.
This is a very difficult shot.
Looking a bit weighty, able to ride, but
Well,
That's that too hurts, I think.
That
They
hurts
were
a lot. They had sort of
balanced up a
momentum,
little
yeah.
bit and sort of got themselves back into the game and holding 3 and, you know, really it was struggling to see a way in for Fitzroy on that end and got a result that worked out well for them, I guess. You go on the other rings.
Yeah, it's tough mentally as well. You sort of got
Definitely.
to put it past you, and
Well,
it's
like,
easier said than done.
like we said earlier, I mean, you take some positivity of having bowls in the head, even if the result doesn't go your way all the time. But when it happens time and time again, and you start thinking, "Geez, it's not my night," it gets hard to come back. But I guess the challenge is, and you know, Pidge and Gaz and the rest of the team have been around a while and played bowls at the top end. You know, maybe you're not going to win your rink, but you've got to try and hold it steady for the rest of the team to give them a chance to get the overall back on their, you know, in their favour.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Just the 9 shots at the moment.
That's it.
Nothing crazy. And
Well, you got Nels's going on.
12. I think it's 12-5 over there, or 12-6. 12-6. Great start from David once again.
Just non-stop.
Yeah, he's been relentless. How much of an impact can the lead had? He forced them to play late early with his close bowls. And
I mean, I don't know how many times you have to talk about what the value leads hold. Once in earlier, as I said, in rolling the jack and then popping 1 on 1 behind. I mean, you're chasing it the whole time, aren't you? He's done an extraordinary job tonight, certainly in the first 12 ends. There's a fairly good reply though. Creates an opportunity, gives the seconds a different line. Couple there to Fitzroy on numbers rank, I think.
I think the other difficult thing about this for Yarraville is that they're really playing for the finals. It's win or nothing.
Well, I
Win
mean,
at all cost,
you know, you would have thought they'd come into this game thinking this is our first step in the weekend is our opportunity to put pressure on that top 4, or even for 4th spot, probably really. And you know, you let this one slip, and it makes the task a whole lot harder, if not, if not out of reach.
It's only human to think about it as well.
Of course it is.
How big of a game?
Well,
it
I
is,
think
so.
as competitive beasts,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know about you, Chris, but I know that on a Monday or even a Sunday, I sit there and I review all the results of who's won what and where and what ladder position is and what the forecast is and where you could possibly end up. And, you know, I think it's the nature of a sports person, someone that's, you know, super competitive. He's got the speed. Not going to quite get down.
Missed the front. It's a good shot from Jerome.
Very good bowl.
He's come
Perfect
really good
time.
as well. So
Yeah.
after the first 4 ends, he's striking up a really good partnership, those two. There's Jimmy Whitehead's got the kids in the crowd waving to the camera. That's good to see.
Don't know about the next day and shoe back there, Andy, but certainly enjoying it, albeit cold and wet night. But got a lot to learn off Chris here. You know, he's leading the way well, so he's doing a good job.
The hardest part about commentating is staying neutral.
Yeah.
That's the challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, well, plenty of time to go. But the way it's heading, you know, 17 shots adrift. It's looking, Fitzroy got the measure at the minute. See, Gaz and Nelson got up for the region pairs the other week.
Yes.
It's a good job. Good to see. I think they
Extra end.
extra end and extra end in their semi-final as well, and same with Ryan and Bushy as well. They had an extra end to win their semi-final as well.
Yeah, sometimes it's meant to be. We're in a very strong region here, and
Well, competition's live and well, isn't it? It says a lot
Yeah.
about the standard, and obviously for not only Nelson and Gaz to win, but obviously Bushy and Ryan, who excellent bowlers in their own right.
and last year's winners here.
Last year's winners, so to get through all
We've
of
had
that.
different winners in all our events. I think that speaks volumes as
Does.
to
Yeah, it's good.
how strong it is in Metro West.
Yeah, it's a good region.
I know I'm not biased or anything.
Not at all,
Go
Chris.
Metro West.
Yeah.
So just the one down here, Gaz. He's wants to turn the green bowl up, which is Gus's.
Not quite on the speed there.
That's probably killing them this end, the short bowls. They've got 5 short bowls out of 6 are all Yarraville, so something they should probably address there before the start of the next end, Briggsy.
Yeah, well, look, Pidge, he gets there, plays a couple of yards over. He gets that slot between Gaz's and Gus's bowl, and he gets to the shot. He promotes Gus's bowl. You don't want to go jamming it down through too hard because it'll kick it back and go to those back bowls. But a couple of yards would see it through on this deck. Slaven's got nice speed here.
Yeah, he's looking to get around the bowls.
Tell you what, he's not far away. It's
If
a
he
great
missed-
effort.
if he missed that, he was drawing it.
It's a great effort. I tell you what, there's the opportunity for the plant here that Pidge gets onto that onto the white bowl. I'm sure that's what he sees. You got 13. You got 6 shots there in the ball rink. Is it? I would say 13-4 out on the ball rink.
Wow. Pidge doesn't get a good result there at all.
Nothing at all.
Briggsy, is that 4 down?
It's that is 4.
Wow. Lack of back bowls has killed them on that occasion. Yeah, I can't see that far. It looks like
It looks like 13-4 to me.
they haven't put the number properly.
Yeah, it was 6 earlier, so I'm not sure what the play is there with the. Certainly, the Anderson Janner is right, and same with Umblers and McLaughlin. That's all right. So it's just that Nelson Ballring needs the speed here. He's just going to drop in a bit short, I think, but have a lot to beat. That's that was one that you should have put in the bank, I think.
Open draw for 5, but luckily Brett's got one more. It's a big bowl, Briggsy.
It could be telling in towards the overall result here. You get a blowout. And
This is a big bowl. Needs to cut this margin down.
don't mind his point here. Come down late. He's got the speed to knock one out anyway. Oh, he's not even. Yeah, he's done that, hasn't he? Might have cut 2 out there.
It's like 3, I think.
Yeah.
3 in a measure.
2, 3. 3 it is, I think. It is, I think, Chris. one time you want him to look our way, Chris. 2. See, 2, they kicked 3 out of there.
2 it was.
I'm not sure that's right.
18-7 it is, after 11.
Well, I could have sworn I saw him kick 3 out of the head and measure for the 4th.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Good shot then by pitch, cut 2 out. Only one of the 3 ends on this rink, Yarraville. They probably held.
They've held several
6
ends
or
here,
7
and
and
a couple of stiff results, but
yeah.
but generally the consistency of the bowls from Fitzroy has been pretty good, pretty strong. Good starting by Gus.
Yeah, need more of that.
Hasn't had too much opportunity to walk away holding a shot. Gus is. David's been on fire. Here he comes again,
Just
not
to
too
hurry.
far away.
Geez,
Couple of
that's
feet.
pulled up real
There's
quick.
it. Mm.
On a great line, needs to run.
Yeah. Jeez. And it's like the brakes like it did in the wall. How'd your club championships go this year, Chris? You done and finished with all that? Or?
We tried to something different this year. We played our singles in winter, which had its challenges given that our dome fell down.
Yeah.
And
It's a reasonable challenge.
yeah, look at. Not sure I was a big fan of it myself, but yeah, Nathan Bush has won that one.
Yep.
He was scheduled to play the final, but unfortunately that didn't happen.
There
Great
we
shot
go.
from Richard as his opponent left the club, and
Yep.
we're also running a club pairs. Oh, actually, we ran a club triples, which was club drawn.
Yep.
And Connor Maguire's rink has won that.
Yeah,
And our club pairs is the final still yet to be played.
you still alive or?
Yeah, James Pearce and I against Tom Hicks and Joe By Norris in the
It'd be a
finals.
fair game. It'd be a fair game.
Find
People-
the time to play that.
Some people might pay to come and watch that, Chris.
No, it should be a cracker. James and I like to play as much as we can, and we sort of chop and change positions, and he'll skip and then I'll skip, and it's good. We have a good partnership
Right,
together.
you played a lot of bowls together over the years, haven't
Yeah,
you? So
our record's pretty good together. James keeps stats on all
he
our
keeps
records.
all of it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
From Pennant all the way back. He's. I remember he telling me about that.
I have to ask him what our win-loss record is.
Oh, I'm sure he'd probably tell you straight off the cuff. Probably wouldn't hesitate.
He knows it already, doesn't he? It helps when he's just such a good player. I
is a
just
good
have to get him in the area.
You got Tommy Hicks at the club this year. It was his first year.
First
Fine
year
young
at Deer
man.
Park. Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic recruit.
Fine young man. Tommy had plenty of years. He started as a junior at Lara and then went away. And I know I spent many a time trying to chase him to get him back to Lara. Not only is he a great bowler, but he's a fine young man as well, and he's an asset to any club.
Yeah, I couldn't speak highly enough. The great thing about seeing Tom walk into the club is we played against each other as juniors so much.
Did you?
We're exactly the same age, and we must have played a million junior games against each other, and then to finally be on the same team, it's been really good. Holding a good 2 or 3 here, the Dogs.
Just need that opportunity to turn the board and get a little roll on.
How's he looking here? Just a bit wide, I
A
think.
little bit wide. Probably a handy miss.
Yeah, actually matches up the 3 Fitzroy bowls at the back there.
This is the bowl that's hurt a few times. So see what happens here. He's not far away, Chris.
Needs to hurry. He's drawn this.
His
I reckon he's
speed's
drawn
pretty
this. What a
good.
shot.
Just outside.
Wow, that's a great second.
Second wood. Good second shot there. See what Gazza can come up with, and follows the same bowl down, sits it 2 or 3 bowls out, and takes a 4. Not far away. Gotta hold its line a bit. Just lacking the speed. It's like it's hitting a brick wall, I said before, coming down this
it's
way.
probably running 10 or 11 seconds now, just so everyone's aware watching. Had a lot of rain today.
Pretty quiet teams. They're not not overly
definitely.
loud, are they, as
No.
sides? Here we go. He doesn't want
Trail.
that back.
What a shot that
Great
is.
bowl.
That's
Made,
brilliant conversion.
Geez, 2 or 3 there.
Yeah, it looks like 2 from here. Another great shot. Looked real good for him, didn't it? After Slavin drew another close bowl.
Correct, yeah. It was there on offer,
Yeah.
you know.
He's played it.
Get the
played it
right
well.
weight, get the right result.
And what he's doing is he's converting with his first bowl.
It is.
And
Takes the pressure off.
certainly putting Pidge under a lot of pressure this game.
Needs to get down. Just tracking through.
If we can put another one on here, I think Pidge will be very, very worried. Not sure he's got the weight with this one.
Just hitting that wall now, but
So he blocked it up for him. he's
still, I
blocked the
mean,
draw.
he's got a couple of feet to draw, even if he gets it down to 1. Minimise the damage a touch. Not too far away here. Certainly got the speed to reach. Maybe tracking through a touch.
As we'll see a measure. Or are they just going
Conceded
to
the
take
2.
2? Yep.
Yeah. Well, Fitzroy, what's that? 19, 21 shots.
Yep.
Geez, it's starting to blow out a bit. It's not something you want to happen on your home deck, I don't think.
Second time for the match. This rink's won 4 ins in a row. And Yarraville just struggling to wrestle the momentum back. But granted, there's been a couple of unfortunate results, but even if you take those away, Fitzroy have
They still dominate. I mean, the lead especially, David has been all over it, and the second's gotten better and better and better as the game's gone on. It just puts the pressure on. It means you continually chase him.
Yeah.
It's not a great place to be, but hopefully, they can change it around and tighten the game up anyway, somewhat, and give the other guys a sniff.
And just a reminder to everyone, the Vic Open is hosted this year in Gippsland from the 24th of March to the 2nd of April. Entries open, get them in. Plenty of prizes to be won. If you get your entry in between now and the 10th of Feb, you go into the lucky draw. And some great prizes there. Check out Bowls Victoria Facebook page.
Should be some good
For
weather
more
at that
info,
time
yeah.
down that way too.
Oh,
Good greens, good setups down there now. Is it
Fantastic
Morwell and
there,
Traralgon?
Traralgon,
And yeah, got some great setups.
I guarantee you, if I could get the time off work, I'd be there.
Oh, I know you would, Chris. I know you would. Your bowl's tragic.
But it's all in the past now. Great shot, David. Once again.
Look at this. On a string.
Yeah, he's been
I think
red hot.
Brendo's just dropped one in there to save a few.
He looks like 3 or 4 down
Yeah.
there next door. This is so difficult for Yarraville because, they're really up against it. 21 shots down and finals on the line. As every end goes by, it gets harder and harder.
Yep.
not a great position to be in, but
Good
they need to
bowl,
fight
Gus.
back.
Very good bowl, Gus. Very good.
I think the spark needs to come from somewhere other than the Nelson ball rink. That rink's already in front.
It's got the control. You need a
spark.
nice 4 or 5 shot turnaround. One big end from the Umbers rink or something might get a spark. You need that spark. It's always good when that spark comes from the middle rink somewhere, and it sort of lightens up everyone else.
Just a little flat at the minute, the Dogs.
Couple of high fives there on Beege's rink. Maybe some good bowls. Maybe that's the rink to get a change. Umbers has pegged one back, and I can't see that. Nelson, I'm sure it says 13-4.
I'm sure someone will remind me, but this is about as high as the margin got the last time these two teams.
It did blow out last time,
yeah,
and I remember
it was
watching
close to 20 shots.
stream on it.
Yarraville came from the clouds, winning on the last end.
Good bowl here. Got the speed to reach. Pretty close. Good bowl.
Yeah, that's a good shot from Richard. Not far away from perfect.
Geez, I tell you what, Chris, you've eaten all the good lollies in this bag. Gone to town on the little racing cars and the milk bottles, and left me with all the hard stale jelly babies.
You got to get quicker. Got to be in faster. Watching from Kalgoorlie. You been up there?
I haven't, no, but I got a few trips over to the west.
Well travelled, yeah.
This year I do get around. I spent a bit of time before Christmas in Mount Isa. Chris, you ever seen that? I don't want to offend anyone, but
Where's this going to go?
it's a tough place to live.
Okay, anyone that lives there, give him a
it's,
bit back. He's
bit
from
of
Amesbury, so...
harsh conditions. I'm not. Look, no. Certainly the people up there must be tried and tested because it wasn't cold. It was hot and it's red and it's dusty. Look, it's a mining town, I guess, as a majority. But geez, tough conditions. I spent a couple of weeks prior to that. I spent some time in Darwin. Jeez. Talk about hot.
Yeah, never been there either.
It's like being in an outdoor sauna.
Is it
Just
stifling,
it was stifling. The
through
humidity
the
was through the roof.
Yeah.
It was 35 degrees, sun beaming down. And those that know me well, Chris, once it gets above 18 degrees, I'm struggling. So
Yes,
Sweat.
you do sweat a lot.
sweat pouring out from all angles.
Yes, I've seen that. So, Dean's just on the draw, interestingly enough. They're probably, looks like 3 down, but our angle could be deceiving. Might only be 1 down.
Oh, yeah.
Good setup here for Yarraville. This guy's just looking at another one.
Geez, I don't mind the speed he is. You get the result he has. Oh, jeez.
Just hasn't opened it up, which is good.
It's definitely 2.
Guess they can see the jack now, but they've got nothing to land off, really. Being on the draw again, his line looks much better.
Yes.
Got the weight, he's
I
close.
just don't know about the speed here, Chris. He's just going to buckle down.
He didn't have the weight.
Well,
While Gaz goes up there to inspect the head, just a feel-good story for everyone out there. Richard Kopsovich, 69 years old. Playing Premier League for 17 years. 1 flag out of 8 grand finals.
1 flag.
1 flag out of 8.
Oh, well, I can't attest to
Not the
anything
greatest
better,
record,
so.
but 1's enough, but no. Just want to mention Richard's once was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, lymphoma, and said 6 months to live he was given, and here he is 11 years later. Briggsy still going strong, and it's a credit to him. And
It's a
just
great story.
anyone out there who's going through tough times, reach out to your support networks and push through.
And there's plenty of that. It's a good part of. It's one of the things I like about our bowling community is is that, you know, the support that exists not only in your own club but in each and every club. You know, we've all got, you know, we play opposing teams. We all got a lot of friends in a lot of different clubs, and the great part of the bowls community is that we band together when people need support, and that's a really positive
It's a
thing.
great story, and I can't forget to mention that he credits that to his wife Tess. So well done, Tess.
Well done, Tess.
Great job looking after him. So
Paul Hickey watching from Thailand. Bobby the builder.
what's he doing there?
Oh, he
During
moved
bowls,
over.
bowling?
He was, I don't know, Bobby. When did you leave us? You moved over maybe 2 or 3 years ago, maybe just a touch before. No, it was after COVID. Went over there, started a new life. Entertaining fella he was. Well, still is. I'm talking like he's,
Yeah,
like he's passed. You haven't passed, Bobby. I know you haven't passed, but
He just commented on the chat.
yeah, good to see. Good to see you connecting from Thailand, Bobby.
Members and guests, this is our 804, and this is our last draw of the night. Now, if you remember, you would have been purchasing your
Andrea there, just a member of Yarraville, saying it's a difficult green and there's no home ground advantage. Well, I'll tell you what, last week
Yeah,
when I was running 15, 16 seconds, Yarraville really dominated Altona. So
I've only ever known this green to be what I thought was a home ground advantage to Yarraville. It certainly was when I played here. There was some. It's not the same as it was now, but
makes contact and just takes one out probably, so 2 down.
certainly some rinks that used to have challenges when I was here a few years ago that I always thought was a home ground advantage, and I think you know, 15, 16 seconds for the Yarraville side is you know, certainly an advantage. But
Yeah,
you
I
know,
think
we
the
also
weather's
do-
played a big part in it.
Andrea plays here, doesn't she? So
Yeah.
I'm going to say she might know a little bit more than me today. But
I think it's running similar to Fitzroy's green is what's happened here. So
correct.
and they've played very well so far. Still plenty of time left to go, but
Thanks, everyone.
in the box seat.
Bridge
at the moment.
nails this. He's not too far away here.
Thank you for coming in.
Needs to get down a touch. Not quite.
Stiff.
I don't know if he's edged that third one out or not. It still looks like it might count, but excuse me.
All right, Sloven, after a drive.
Not
I'm
sure. I'm not
he
sure
wanted
he's
to play it that
too
heavy.
too happy with that, but geez, he's not that far away.
He was trying to turn the wide bowl up,
Mm.
is what he was doing, and just a fraction wide. If you can turn the orange bowl
Turn the
onto
orange
jack,
ball onto the jack. It's certainly an opportunity. You're right.
it'd
There's
make 5 or 6 here.
depends which way the jack flops, but there's a big opportunity there.
Very little risk as well.
Been playing it all day. I think he sees that. So
Can he turn this orange bowl onto the jack? This will be huge, Briggsy.
tell you what,
Is this a spark
looks
they need?
promising. Looks promising. Oh, he's just going to cut the inside edge of it.
What a great
Easy
attempt. That
opportunity.
would have been massive.
Just the two, I can think
Yeah,
they're
two's
saying
the
there.
soft call. Yep.
Who knows? That might be the turning point. Bowls in the head. The opportunity there.
Yeah, they're going to have a chat. They've won their 4th end for the match, so
Well,
team meeting time.
I'm just got a good result there, I think. Cut it back to 1 to Yarraville on the Umbers rink. They moved to 6-12.
3 ones in a row for Umbers in his rink.
I just still
Pretty low
cannot
scoring
see.
game over there, yeah.
I'm checking out that Umbers rink. That sorry, the Nelson's rink. I still can't see that bottom score
We've got to
properly.
have a go at their scoreboard attendance. It's not a difficult job,
I'll
is
go
it?
and have a look. It's what have you got it as? 15-6.
Yep.
You know, 2 shots might make all the difference. I'll just go and have a quick look.
After a little team meeting, Yarraville decided to shorten it up. Matt back. See if that makes any difference here. Bowls is a very much momentum game. They're going to want to string a few ends together. As I said earlier, they've dropped 4 ends in a row twice this match, so, and they've only won 4 ends themselves. So, good shot again by David. Been the player of the match so far, in my opinion. It's been fantastic. Yeah, spot on, Andy. Former Master Singles winner. Pretty good title to have in your trophy cabinet. Good home there by David. It's probably 4 or 5 feet past the jack, but given the speed of the green, you'd be happy with anything past.
Wow, something like that.
How'd you go there, Briggsy?
Geez, I think I might have cost Nelson some shots.
What's the score?
It was 15-4, but when everyone watched that last end, I think they just dropped a 3 or a 4. So
15-7, is it?
15-7 to 3 it was, yeah.
14 ends. There you go. I wasn't far away.
They were holding shot too, so Nelson played a bowler touch narrow and knocked theirs in, and the skip played a beauty.
So, as I mentioned to the viewers, Yarraville decided to play short this end and
Change it up, why not?
change it up.
How's
Had
it
a pretty good
started
end so
for 'em?
far, yep. I think David's holding one, but
Bowls in and around both sides. Opportunity.
when do the Vic Open entries close?
I don't think that's been decided
No,
yet,
I don't
is it?
actually know either myself. I know there's 50 days to go until the Vic Open or thereabouts, so
Not that you're counting.
plenty of. I'll need a few weeks at least to get the draw ready and you know, do all that logistical stuff. So I think the most important thing about that is to get your entry in. Get your entry in.
Why wait? What are you waiting for?
Yep, it's going to be a fantastic week of bowls. Might even get the big fella Briggsy in for some commentary. Okay, you free that week or you playing?
Well, I don't know. I'll tell you what, if I was free, I'd be playing. But you might be able to find a spot here or there. Always organise a trip, do you know?
Yeah, get a few
Let's
friends
call it a
together.
work trip.
Oh, is it a work? Oh, work trip. Oh, that's a new one. Take the work credit card as well. Well, yeah.
Never know you're like, I don't want to talk out of school, but
So just a reminder as well, if you enter a Vic Open by Friday the 10th of Feb, you'll go into the draw to win the major prize with a set of Henselite bowls, the best bowls on the market, Briggsy.
outstanding
that's prize
bowls,
enough
mate.
for me.
Yeah,
That's
no,
a set of
outstanding
XGs.
bowls. Certainly been on the XGs for a while now, so certainly my bowl of choice. Some would argue that maybe my ability doesn't match the quality of the bowl sometimes, but
No, you just said that yourself. Has anyone ever said?
I said somewhat. Oh, well,
Oh, no one would say that to your face.
Todd gives me a bit of beef, but
He goes all right, so he's probably allowed to.
he's allowed to. Yeah.
Gaz wants to get the jack. Wow, and he's back cut it to their bowl. What a great shot. One to Yarraville. It's close before that one, so definite one now.
Well, it's back to 17 shots. Maybe it's on the improve across the board. You know, it's blew it to 21, I think, there at some point. So
You reckon last time's results? In the
maybe
back
it's
of
a
their minds at
swing.
Fitzroy?
Yeah, maybe. Needs to get down a bit here, Pidge. Coming in on the right angle, but I don't know. Oh, almost.
What's he got on here, do you reckon? Tough to draw around that front green one,
Well,
but
he's
it's probably
pulled
6 foot short.
a few out over the night, so I wouldn't be surprised.
He's on a good line.
It's
clear
the
it.
weight's
Oh,
going to cost
no.
him, I think, yeah. It's the weight. The track was good.
All over it. Pitch might have dropped in for 2 as well. Did he? With his first?
I'm not quite sure there, Chris. I think the angle's a bit difficult to see. I can look through Gaz from here, and I don't think I'm seeing much past Gazza, so...
Oh, you'll cop it for that later.
I'll tell you what, it's not far away. He gets the right rub here, and that's definitely 2.
Yeah, great
There
shot
we
there
go.
from Pidge.
Maybe.
Looks like 2.
One to come. And it's... Slaven's played some of these big bowls tonight that has changed those 2s and 3s that Yarraville have held and taken away from them.
He's often done it with his first bowl. I'm interested to see now. Convert with his last bowl. Difficult shot, really. It's a very unique delivery.
Well, he's got the speed. He's not far away. He's close.
Oh, he's up.
Just finishing short. It's a pair to Yarraville, mate.
Yep. Back-to-back 2s. Briggsy.
Well, maybe the tide is turning.
We're going to want to start now.
Here we go. Pidge is up and about, giving the boys a roost and pressure on the board. Let's go. You know, got to try something. Not a lot of reaction coming from the rest of the team, to be honest with you.
Giving him absolute donuts.
All the cricket's right across the board.
Yeah, giving him donuts. They're a quiet team. They just go about their business.
Yeah, that's fair enough too. Not everyone's into the loud stuff, but I don't know. I need to turn something around, try something different. So maybe it's a spark they need.
Same again, Matt back short. Have a, as you can see in the background, pretty nice, healthy crowd given the weather conditions. Beautiful club to watch bowls at. There's a nice raised deck, as you can see, behind the green.
It's a good spot.
Yeah.
It is a good spot.
Got the gas heaters out.
All the people are rugged up tonight.
It's pretty cosy back there.
I don't know. I haven't seen that bowl and chips with gravy, Chris.
You only get a feed after work, Briggsy.
So, yeah.
No breaks during our
No
shift.
breaks during the shift.
Solid start from Gussie.
That's what they need, but here comes the damage that's hampered him all night, unfortunately.
He's dominated,
Non-stop,
really.
mate. Absolutely non-stop.
Yeah. Yeah, very impressive tonight. He just needs to run. If you could just turn those foot short bowls into foot bowls,
past.
foot past,
Yeah.
it'd be, change the whole complexion of the end, but something for Gussie to work on.
Well, there you go. Geez, his line and weight was superb again. Just didn't get the result. Glenn Slattery, flat battery. Good to have you on, pal.
What kind of a nickname is that?
Glenn Slattery, flat battery.
Is that his nickname? We just said
Well,
that.
I
You
don't
just
know,
made that
but
up
he
just then.
No, Digger Ryan's always saying
Oh.
that. He's got a nickname for everyone. Good bloke, Glenn Slattery. Good fella. Plays down at Eastern Park.
Oh, gee, talk about beautiful greens.
Yeah, it's a good setup down there. Yeah, that A
Great greens.
green. We've played a few finals on that green over the years.
Jerome Coles going to trail the jack, lane the bowl.
Just going to duck under.
Fraction
David
more
every
speed
chance.
on that one. Yep.
Very good aim here. That's a very good
Yeah,
ball.
that's a cracking shot. It's exactly where Fitzroy tried to trail the jack to. It's in the area again.
Give it a shake.
Yeah, two good shots. Probably the closest head we've had for some time.
It's been a bit spread, hasn't it?
Yeah. Looks like the players are finding it much easier on this length. Is he making this better?
Interesting
Playing it
point.
before them, or?
He's missed the whole shebang here, Gaz.
I think both teams trying to trail that jack.
Yeah. Well, you know, if the intent's there and they're finishing a couple of feet through, you know, it's the right aim to be in, isn't it? So. Oh, this is far away, cause he got the speed. Not quite. Geez, the track was beautiful too. He gets this right. There's an opportunity for a pair there. You know.
Yep, same weight.
His speed better. Has he got the point right?
Too far
It's
away.
not far
Briggsy.
away. He just goes.
Wants all of it. Back to Richards. What a
Very
shot.
good. Changing it up. That's
Oh,
what you
a
want to
great
see.
shot. He's made two there. Two or three even. That wing bowl looks pretty close from our angle. Bit more room now for all the players, but great shot nonetheless.
Yeah, and so that's a pretty good reply. It's a very good reply. Every second shot there.
Yeah, very good. Quality from everyone this end.
Yep, Brandon, he does chase every bowl. That's the way, that's his nature, and it is good to watch too. He's an entertaining character. It's the type of people you need in bowls. You know, someone different doing something different every week. So it's good to see, to be honest. He's a good fella.
He's chasing
Got
this
the
one,
juice?
but I
I
think
don't know if
he's
he's got the juice.
very
He hasn't.
short. Yeah, geez, he's had something like him. Beautiful line.
Sarah Roger watching, wasn't she? Sitting in the crowd, Ellie. She's dipped out and gone, or she's inside.
Probably gone home. It's too cold.
Too cold to sit
Too
around
cold
here.
to sit out here.
She could have sat here and just supported us.
Only silly people stay out here.
That's true.
Oh, it's Slaven. Heaps of room for him on the draw.
Has he got the speed as well?
He's done the same thing.
Done exactly the
this
same
is-
thing. Identical.
It's well. That's well short as well.
Tons of room for Pidge. Drop in under Gaz's outside bowl there. Add to the count. Make it a pair. Slide the jack over to Richard's bowl. Don't mind that.
No, his track looks good.
Is he out there enough?
Yeah, his track
Not
looks
enough.
good.
Oh, clear road. He's good.
Right a shot.
Very good, Pidge.
Yeah,
Great bowl,
absolute.
Bill.
Two it is.
Richard gives him the big pat on the back.
Does he need probably 4 or 5 feet on his last year's Slaven?
Yeah, his track was spot on.
Yeah.
It was only speed, so.
Definitely looks quicker. Briggsy
Paddock's good, pal. He's close.
close to drawing this. Briggsy.
He's close. He's done the damage
What
a few
shot
times
this
and
is.
he's done it again.
There's
That's
too
a
much
great
room
bowl.
for Slaven.
That's a great bowl.
Too much room. He does it again. Wrestles the momentum back. Yarraville had 1-2 ends in a row. Shuts the door on that one pretty quick. Great shot.
Sarah's still watching from the deck, apparently. Well, you said the smart people go home, Chris. Weather like this.
She's definitely not out here, mate. Should be inside. Nice and warm, I reckon.
Yes, David. Was a great shot. Outstanding.
Big
Back
bowls
to
as
14,
a skip, aren't
mate.
they? Last bowl conversions.
Yeah,
and
huge,
adding
mate.
with your last bowl.
Yeah, you know, having your rink, having it from both ends too. You got the lead starting off and then the skip finishing on those.
It's the difference between an ordinary skip and a really, really good one.
I should tell you what, Chris, you've done well on updating the scoreboards tonight.
Just that one small hiccup on the
Yeah.
end ring, but I'll blame the sun and the scorers.
Normally I sit there and sitting at home and I'm going, so you're going to update the boards anytime soon? It feels like they've been on the same end for 20 minutes. But
I know Jimmy's up behind me somewhere. He's on me.
he's
Watching
on
me
you.
like a
Well,
hawk, making sure I'm updating him.
done a good job tonight, I tell you.
He's a hard taskmaster. You wouldn't believe it, Jimmy.
Is he?
Yeah, you got to get it spot on.
We keep Jimmy happy then, don't we? Is he still here or is he rattled off home?
He only lives. He's in walking distance.
He's
I
around
think.
the corner,
2
isn't he?
kilometres or something.
Yep.
Not that I'd walk 2 kilometres.
I always say God invented cars for a reason.
Yes. Slaven has Dreamline XGs.
and using them well.
So some really nice turn even on the slow green. Ricky O.
Ricky O. What a great bloke. What a nice fella that bloke is.
How's it going, Ricky? I reckon he's got a voice for commentary. Ricky.
Wow.
That real country Aussie accent.
He has, hasn't he? Yeah. He's a ripping fella.
I'll try and sneak him on here.
Spent a bit of time with him at the Vic Open. He's a great bloke to have a yarn with. He's got a good story. And playing at Port Melbourne, they're travelling along just nicely, I think. DB2.
Yeah.
Sitting at the top of the table.
Yeah,
Pretty potent team. Got
pretty strong
Jaco
side.
and,
yeah. David
and
Zitters
bloody
and
Brett Dodd and Zitters.
all ex-Premier League skips
Yeah.
and state players and state singles champions. And
It's no slouchy DB2 side, that's for sure.
no. Jerome Coles looks pretty good here if he can clear the front.
The green was, Joyce, the
Great
green was
shot.
running about 12 seconds, give or take. I don't know that it's any quicker. I think it's slowed up
It'll be close to
somewhat.
11 now.
Yeah, it's not the ideal deck, but we have had probably 3 or 4 mil of rain late in the afternoon and a couple of scattered showers throughout the evening so far. Not ideal, but what do you do?
So great shot from Jerome there, travelling the jack for one. Really good
Bonnie said
reply
it's-
from Richard too.
That's a great bowl. Get down.
He's played
He's
well the
probably
last few
second.
ends as well, Richard.
Yes. Lynn Bonnie from Melton telling us there's rain in Melton and it's coming our way. Well, thanks, Lynn. It's something for us to look forward to. You know, it feels like it's about -6. And
It's freezing.
feel free to drive down, Lynn, and grab us a blanket.
We'll take a chips and gravy as well.
Chips and gravy. we hadn't mentioned that yet, have we?
Problem by the time we're finished, everywhere will be closed.
It's true. That's all right.
Good speed from Dean, just missed his line. He's trying to sit the orange and green bowl. You can see on the centre line. It's close for shot. The soft signal was actually one to Yarraville, so with the green bowl. Welcome to the stream, Lily. Lily Dodd, that's your
She's the banner with,
podcast partner, isn't it?
yeah, banner with Bogues. Yeah, something Lily's been doing for a while, and I don't know how she conned me into doing it, to be honest with you.
Can't get the mic off you.
Well, there was the offer of here's your own microphone, Briggsy, and She's sucking me in. She does a great job, you know, just giving a little plug to our little club every week and finding the funnier side and the more enjoyable side and just keeping some light entertainment. She does a good job. She's a good asset to our club. Like her spirit too.
Dean Reaver. Oh,
Through
don't
the
get
slot.
the hole.
Oh, through
no.
the slot. Good effort.
I think he made one though, they said. Great shot anyway. Almost had the perfect result. Yeah, pretty game, Buzz, to put that on the comments. Oh, sure we'll hear about that one later. But Briggsy and I appreciate the boost in confidence.
Mate,
yeah,
100%.
that's great. Jimmy, on the other hand,
He's disappeared, Jimmy.
might be happy. It's tight in the screws here, Fitzroy. What's it now? So it's 17 shots there.
17 shots. It sort of held firm there for a while. There's a score going over on
They got down to 11, but
12-15 over on the Anderson rink. It's
picks
3
up
shots.
the 3 that Nelson dropped to 3. So
Did he?
yeah, they're
Bloody Nelson.
trading numbers out there. How's he looking?
Here we go.
He's got this.
Oh, I don't know. It just needs a... Not quite. Not sure if that's 1 or 2, Chris. You can get a better angle on that.
I think the last bowl counts. They said 1 Fitzroy, the front blue.
Did they?
Yeah, on the crossover.
One angle here says... Well, the orange was shot, but anyway.
Gee,
Thanks for your comments, Bill.
Gussie
Appreciate
went,
the support.
Gussie went early grow there. Just a fraction short. Just a fraction short was pitch. Right, so if you're looking at a little touch of the jack, you wouldn't mind to make a 3 out of this.
Every opportunity.
Turn his
And
own in for 2.
certainly been bowling well enough to make that happen.
He's played well tonight. And his rinks set him up nicely as well.
They have.
It's a fraction under to me. Doesn't want to hit that in. That's Yarraville's
Does
bowl.
not want that coming forward.
Oh, no.
It might hurt. Pitcher certainly sees the positive side of that result, but look, that happens. You give it every shake, you know.
Yeah.
It's the opportunity, I guess, to try and put that rink to bed and doesn't always go your way, but
There's a lot of risk playing this bowl, isn't there? I know they're down on the overall scoreboard, but doesn't want to give the shot away.
Does not want to give it away. I don't think it's too often you'd see Pidge put it in his pocket, though.
Not a huge fan of this, but he's
I
trying
don't,
to
there's
make
no
another.
damage on that.
No, he's played safe weight. Two? Did they signal 2? I think they did. The start of the comeback.
I don't know, we've said that a few times, and every time it goes back the other way, but maybe. What have we got? 5 or 6 ends, 5 ends to play on this ring.
17 shots not that long ago. It's down to 10 now.
In a 10.
Yeah, the Anderson and Marnie rinks catching up.
Well, we might be in for a good finish.
Usually pick it pretty well here on the stream.
We've had a few.
Well, this is working for him. The Matt back and short.
Certainly changed.
I hope Gus hasn't lost the jack here.
He's
I think
showing a
he's
couple
well
of feet short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This could be big on this rink. Yep. Just lost the jack
Yep,
by
giving it away.
a couple of feet.
Standing in the wrong spot.
Blame the skip, of course, yeah.
It's never rolls.
Just read in the comments there, Dean Reeves, Alex Marshall's nephew. How's that for bowls pedigree?
Something going right in that family, that's for
Wow.
sure.
Awesome stuff.
Geez, I tell you what, talk about dedication, Chris. I just noticed over on that far rink there that the number of barefoot bowlers that are out here on a Friday night in the freezing cold, wind and rain, and
There's at least 20 of them out there.
there's at least 20. That's a fair effort from the club here. Fair effort from those people for sticking it out too. Fair to say they would have planned it for a summer event. And,
Yeah, they got this night. Yeah. Yeah. Great start from David again. This is the closest the Yarraville have been for quite some time. 10 shots the difference. 20 odd ends to go, so
has he got the weight? Not quite. Let's get the track. He's been too far away on his track tonight, Gus, be fair. It's
yeah, no,
just his weight that's probably...
and
cost him
David's
a
played
couple.
really well. So
He has, yeah, pressure on. Not happy with that one.
at least he's up, I think.
Jeez, well, I tell you what,
Oh, is he?
his body
Two good shots.
his body language wasn't great, but if you're going to pop that out every time, may as well.
Oh, William, I hope you haven't jinxed it. No, they have. They've been in some winning positions and probably haven't got the wins. But I think as a new team in Premier League, it's
Certainly
you can
don't.
often find yourself. And
Yep.
the positive is that they're getting themselves into that position. And it's only the more games they play in this league at this level, they'll start turning those close losses into wins. Great shot from Richard. And like they'll be, even in this position that they're in now, they'll be very confident they can win this match. And on the flip side, Yarraville are thinking we can just do what we did last time. Come back from 20 shots down and win.
It's certainly got to be on the minds of some.
We're very blessed at Deer Park to have 4 really good skips, and often they're the ones that stand up in these positions, whether you're Fitzroy or Yarraville.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Well, you know,
They
you've
play a key role, the skips.
really got one of the best in the world in Mr. Sheriff, and
He's the best player I've ever seen.
yeah,
Yeah.
and tell you what, it's not too far away, that last bowl. Yeah, got some real talent at that club, and mightn't have the same notoriety, but the consistency of James Pearce is certainly an asset to your club. You'd probably argue that the third does all the work.
I've never said that. My job is to make way for James to draw the shot. Just get all the other stuff out of the way.
And an excellent draw bowler he is too.
Yeah. That's I got an easy job set days.
What can Gazza do here? Every chance.
They need a bowl past the jack. I know they're holding shot, but
Yeah, well, he comes in and sits on Richard's bowl,
Yeah.
pops it through 2 or 3, and
yeah,
you know, sets the head up beautifully.
yep, all cover on the back end. That
All
seems
cover on the back end.
that'll do the trick
Not
as
what I
well.
saw, but
Oh, he can turn Gus or Richard up. They're
certainly
both
not what I
bowlers.
was looking at, but anyway, it's. I'm only a Divi 2 player, Chris. I wouldn't know what you big blokes do.
No, that's ridiculous. You played third to me in Premier League.
Oh, all right. Is that what happened?
Unfortunately, Nelson's back-to-back threes he's dropped, so 16-13 now on the end rink.
Bit of speed here. Get down, he's not far away. Ooh.
tough as well for that Nelson rink. They kept the team in the match for a long time.
They
didn't
have
So
certainly trimmed right back up now.
they need the 3 other rinks to kick into gear. Well, Pidge likes it. How's he looking?
Far away he goes. Foot past maybe.
Oh, it's a very good shot.
Very good bowl. Great home.
Yep. Must make contact here, Dean Reaver.
You favour 2 there, Chris, or do you think it's
No,
just the
I
one?
think it could be. He needs to make contact and
Well, he's a better point here. He's got connection with that orange
open
bowl.
the head up for his skipper. Great shot.
And, well, got a result out of
Yeah,
it.
that's a
I
great
guess.
shot. Apologies for the players standing in front of the camera.
How selfish of them to get into their own head. And
We try our best to tell them to move, but sometimes they're really engrossed in the match. So it's a good shot by Dean because he's probably given him 2 seconds now. Pidge needs to get another bowl close.
I think he's too far. Yeah. He's got the speed. He's got the speed. He's close, Chris. Yep.
Yeah,
Drops
that'll
in
do.
for 2. Oh,
Yeah, that's
falls
2.
back. Yep.
And he's tucked it away nicely. Can you see that Anderson Jenner rink by any chance?
I can, Chris. Yeah, can you?
Well,
that's
there's
what you asked
There's
me.
a player standing in front of my line of sight.
13 Anderson, 15 Jana, if I see that correctly.
Thank you. He's looking to land the bowl or
Interesting.
trail the jack. It's very close for
Just
just the
dropping
bowl.
away.
Just the bowl. Oh, he's just
He's
peeled one
taken
out. Great
one
shot.
out anyway.
Wow. No idea who's holding.
Let's see what
That was a great
Kaiser
shot.
shakes the head. I'm not sure he's overly confident.
Pretty similar bowl from
Doesn't
Brett
really,
here.
doesn't really need to change much.
Turn the green up, drop in for shot underneath it.
Was it me or did that just drop about 3 degrees?
Oh, it just got colder. I don't know if that's possible.
$416 people on the stream, Chris. We must be. It's a pretty good number.
That's good. Awesome to see
Gets
people
around. He's close here.
tuning in,
Good effort, pal.
watching what's been a pretty good game. Premier League bowls on a Friday night. Round 14 of Pennant for us, and it's a double-header weekend. So most clubs playing Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, happy at the moment that I don't have to worry about that, to be honest with you, Chris. One game for the weekend is enough for me,
Enough,
to be
yeah.
honest with you, but
Hey, wait at this. He must be down.
has to be.
It's an interesting decision here.
Tell you what, no. Oh, you didn't do that, did you?
Oh, no. He's done it again. A very crucial time. He's
Couple of results gone their way tonight, surely. It's, but, you know what they say, Chris, throw a stone, see where it lands.
that was a bit fortunate. He was in the area, but premium result.
Thanks, Lynn. I don't think I'm the reason, but certainly well led by Chris. I think Chris, and not only are we friends, but I honestly think Chris does a great job just about every week, and Jimmy as well. A few of the other boys, even the commentary last week was Matteo and
Lloyd,
Wally.
Yeah, Lloyd.
Lloyd, was
Yeah.
it? Lloyd, there you go. Didn't listen too well. I thought they did a great job as well, to be honest with you. So thanks, Lynn. I appreciate it, but there's a whole team of people here that do a great job.
Yeah, thanks for the words, Briggs. It's a big commitment. Commentary from our tech gurus who set it up. And
They certainly do.
did here
It's
2
Joel.
hours early.
Yeah, I saw Joel here setting stuff up early. He's doing a great job. He sits there quietly, minding his own business, making sure that the stream he gets are quality. Doing a good job.
Pretty good
There
for
you
both
go.
leads,
Yeah.
This is almost maximum too. They haven't been playing this long of an end, so interesting.
So looking at this.
David again. Even if he hits that ball.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Look at
Briggs,
that.
This guy's been best on
Outstanding.
ground, hasn't he?
Oh, by a mile.
Best on
By a
ground.
mile. Yeah. I mean, Slaven's put in some quality bowls at different times from a consistency point of view. I don't think you could ask for much more from your lead.
Definitely the lead's been top draw today. Put Gus under a lot of pressure. Who's held his own.
He's been all right. Look, his line has been good. You know, just a bit of length here and there. But when you're under the pump with an opposition lead having a night like David is, it's you know, sometimes it's hard to keep up all night.
Hey, Chriso.
The missus phone.
That's good, mate. Good commitment there to the stream. Good luck tomorrow. Tell you what we have seen tonight. We've seen some very unique deliveries. Briggsy.
I dare not say anything. You know, everyone's unique and a bit different, but there you
Terrible
go.
result from
It's
Richard.
just about couldn't go any worse. But
What it tells you is that it doesn't matter how you get the bowl up the other end.
completely.
Just
Yeah.
as long as you do the same thing every time. You've often berated my backhand, but
I didn't know you had one.
as long as it gets close. Excuse me?
You telling me you got a backhand?
Well, that's
After all the years of things that I've watched come out of that,
a bit rude.
that's all right. I thought you only had a forehand, mate.
That's disgraceful.
Sorry, pal.
Dare you?
Just
No, it's
tried-
my weaker side, but it's still get close.
The fact that you even think about that's a concern, to be honest with you.
I don't. It doesn't come into my mind.
You're, well, because you always play the forehand.
Stop telling everybody my secrets. Yeah, but no, it's good for any new bowlers out there just to see how different everyone is and how good they all are in their own right.
I got to say, I just got to say this, Chris. Wonders never cease. I've just noticed that my lovely and beautiful wife, Kylie, is just chimed into the stream. She's watching the stream.
Just to listen to you.
Mate, 20 years I've been playing bowls. Three times she's been to the club. The first time I'm on the live stream and she's watching. G'day, lovely.
I don't know how she puts up with you, to be quite honest.
She's a very, very patient woman.
Must be. You're a very lucky man.
Yes, I know I am. Certainly know where the good stuff is.
Might get a second go on the commentary now. You smooth everything out.
Well, she's probably just happy for me to be away, to be honest with you. She'll be sitting at home thinking, beauty, he's not here tonight, he's not here tomorrow. Think of all the peace and quiet I can have. You know, I know my kids get annoyed with me, you know, don't stop talking, so they're probably happy to have the reprieve as well.
Well, it looks like a horrendous setup for Yarraville, but there is a shot on the forehand with weight to get the jack. See if he plays it.
I don't know that it's go time for that. The umbers ring's just tracking back. See what he comes up with here. Well, you know, you're right. Good call, Chris. You ain't shy. And I'll tell you what.
Just to get down.
Just,
Oh, you could get a result off that.
oh,
we wouldn't
geez,
read
could you
about
do it any better?
Well, they've definitely not had the... I mean, he was slightly off target, but still, no luck at all. 2 more to umbers, it looks like.
10-14, 13-15, and
They're significantly behind everyone else. They've only played,
that's
16 in.
Node's rink still the same, or has that changed? 16-15 on the Nelson Ball rink, Chris.
Another 2 to series, so
Every time they
3 and a 2 for Jacob
yeah.
series rink. Yeah,
Every time Yarraville seem to peg a couple back.
and Fitzroy have all the answers at the minute. Running out of time here to make up the deficit.
Briggsy won't be back there. Oh, well, that's for others to determine, not me. Maxie Draper, big fella. Bit of a legend down at Lara, Maxie. Done a lot of work for that club over a number of years. Good to have you on the stream, mate. You want to see him, Chris? He was playing in the Divi 2 final last year. Maxie's 82. I've never seen a bloke run down the green quicker at 82 years of age.
Really, that's fantastic.
Inspirational. He's a great man. Had the honour in the last couple of years of having a green named after him, and well deserved for all the effort he's put into the club. Good on you, Maxie.
That's a great story, and a lot of us the sport wouldn't be what it is without people like Max. So.
You'd be nowhere without blokes like that. Put their time, heart and soul in the benefit of everyone else, so we can all enjoy the sport that we love.
Not Slaven's best attempt there, but it's all right to spoon one when you're holding 3.
Yeah.
It's almost a full-length end. The jacks moved back as well, so this is not easy by any means.
Well, I highly doubt this is just a standard draw bowl. So, yeah.
Jack's probably only 2 feet from the ditch, and the backest bowl in the rink belongs to Fitzroy.
Well,
it's literally jack or nothing
I
here.
don't think that's getting down.
For Pidge.
Does he get a result?
He didn't want that. He's
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, all the other rinks have tightened right up, Chris. So
yeah,
if we
right.
could, you always sort of say, get your worst result off as quickly as you possibly can. So
And really, Fitzroy have had all the answers
all night. All night. Does that stay on? I think that's just a bit stay.
No, just falls in on the plinth.
Falls in.
Would have counted as well. Does he go all or nothing again, or does he try and draw a...
Oh, I don't think it's... Well, look, I think he has to play a draw bowl here. I think he has to look for second or third shot at the very worst. I think, there's a big board on offer, and he's done that too. He's played the safe.
Draw's chasing it.
He's calling it.
Can't let us know.
Not far away. I don't see him getting shot, but no, he's well short, Chris. Cut it down to nothing. 4.
No, 4. Well.
Cut it down to 4.
Yeah, they did a lot of hard work there, and Fitzroy peg it all back in just the space of 2 ends, really.
All done. It'll be tough here. I think, what's that blown out to 18 shots, is it? So it's, what do we got left?
15
ends, yeah. It's a tough ask. It's not to say it hasn't been done before, 5 and a 6 here. Not that it's easy to get 5s and 6s on a slow deck, but you never know.
Jana wins his first end after a string of 4 ends lost. He wasn't dropping numbers was the key on that.
Yeah.
Week. Is it doable from here, Briggsy? 20 shots?
I wouldn't be. There's no way I'd be giving it away, but the form line doesn't suggest that.
Great start from Angus. Brilliant start.
Doesn't suggest anything's going to change really quick, but I don't know. I know we've been in a couple of positions this year where you think it could be gone, and you rally. It only takes momentum of a 2 and a 3 and a 1 and a 2 across all rinks, and all of a sudden the 18's down to 9. And
well, currently Fitzroy tracking for their first away win of the season, if you could believe that for a stat. And
it's every bit possible. Good second bowl there from Gus. Good effort, pal. That's a very good bowl.
Great shots from Gus. My mantra's always been the more losses you have in a row, the
closer you are to a win.
So
yeah.
maybe this is just the law of averages saying.
The balance.
Sorry, Yarraville, but
Well, as we said a couple of times, probably the position Fitzroy were in at home against Yarraville said that they, should have won that game. Maybe this is the flip side coming back. I don't know, but the world works in funny ways.
And the Nelson ball rink goes down for the first time this match.
The speed here, he hasn't.
10
He
shots
has,
in 4
yeah.
ends, Briggs.
Very good, there's 3. Good bowl, Richard. Playing through, here's the call. Interesting. Yeah, good as
Come out sweetly.
Yep.
Fraction under. It's pretty good again.
Geez, that older funny line. Just didn't quite come.
Pretty good stuff here from the leading second of Yarraville.
Not quite tucked away enough. There's still opportunity for Fitzroy to get in there and reduce it away, but going to play it. Certainly positive to it here.
Unfortunately, he's moved. He realised what a great shot
This is a good bowl.
Dean Reaver.
There we go. Probably unlucky, but
Brilliant shot, yeah.
cut it back to maybe 2.
It's made it better for them anyway.
Certainly has. See what the old boy's got for us, Chris. See if he can deliver.
Played pretty good this game.
He hasn't been too bad.
Despite the scoreline, yeah.
He's certainly been thereabouts most of the night. As he always is, fairly consistent, your old man.
Put the mods on him.
Probably. Looks like it.
I think what I'm seeing around is a lot of deflated Yarraville players.
Certainly a lot of hands in the pockets.
Yeah, there's a sense of we might have blown one here.
A lot of noise from the crowd. Certainly a few enjoying their bevies, but no.
I know there's time, but I just can't see where they're going to come back from.
No. So numbers rink's just a measure for 1 by the looks of it.
2. Yeah, 1 and a measure. Yeah. Very low scoring game, that one.
Yeah, well, considering McLaughlin had their measure really early, they were up 7 or 8, 9 zip, I think, at one stage, wasn't it? Or something close to that anyway, but they've done well to contain Fitzroy in that rink.
Building a pretty nice head here, Yarraville. Could be holding 3 or 4.
I'll take this.
One of the 2
Definitely 3 there.
2 skips bowls to come.
Don't know about that one, guys.
Too
Look at the
tight on
cover of the
line.
wing. Didn't quite get there.
2 to umbers it was.
2 to umbers. Oh, yeah. Geez, we blew out again, didn't we? 20 shots. I don't know where that's going to come from in a short time. Yeah, Tim, not much noise at all. Thanks for cutting me off there, Chris. Not much noise at all, to be honest with you. But as Chris said earlier, that's sort of the way Yarraville play. I'm seeing too much of Fitzroy myself, but there's not a lot of chatter. There's not a lot of up and about. It's almost like Yarraville have conceded to some degree, but
Well, if pitch can get a 5 or 6 here, Briggsy, we
Well,
might see.
it'll be nice to build the suspense with Chris. Bit of action.
I reckon he's holding 4 here. Drawing for 5. Oh, this is it. This is the game right now.
This is the one.
Need a number here if there any chance.
Anderson's blown out to 13.20 over there.
Oh, missed that. Well, that makes a big difference then. That's probably shut
Sorry
the
to
door.
kill it for you, but he's in here. Pidge. He's in the count. It's at least 4. I don't know if it's 5, but definitely 4, I'd say. Lot for him to work with, Hugh Slavin, though.
Yeah.
He's easily reduced this number just with a couple of yards on. Sit a couple out.
Good question, Alex. So, Fitzroy 9th on the ladder, 18 points away from 7th position, which is safe in the relegation zone. And Yarraville Footscray was 6th on the ladder, only a game and a half from 4th, 23 points, and well clear of relegation zone. So, look, it's fair to say Yarraville, home ground advantage, playing off the finals, definitely were favourites this match. And Fitzroy haven't won an away game all year. And, well, if you were a betting man, you would have bet on Yarraville, and I think the way it's going, you would have lost.
I think if I saw Jimmy's and JT's tips, they both picked Yarraville, from memory.
Yeah. It was an uphill. It's an uphill battle
I'll tell you what, Chris.
For Yarraville to make finals, but
that's definitely 4.
I had to win today.
He gets any piece of that orange coming in. Make a 6 here, or even if he played to pop that wide out.
Too little, too late, I'm afraid.
No chance.
No, I'm calling it now.
The lady in the big dress is singing, you reckon?
It's 23 shots.
Wow.
11 ends.
We'll find some hope somewhere.
That's 3 an end.
No optimism whatsoever.
I'm a very optimistic man, but I'm also a
He's in here.
realist. It could be 6.
He's in here. Here we go.
Give him a spark, will it?
Nothing. Look at it. Dead as a doornail. I can't. It's very subdued for a 5 or 6, isn't it?
I think they're just trying to work out what it is first. It's definitely 5. From our camera angle, anyway. Just a pause here while we have a measure.
Got all the tapes out.
Taking 4 bowls out, okay? Yep. Five it is.
5 it is. You seen anyone use that those electronic measuring devices yet, Chris?
Not in Pennant. I've seen it used at a tournament.
Any value?
I'd rather just get a tape measure out. But I can see its purpose. I just think why something that's not broken, why fix it, sort of thing.
The whole change thing.
Yeah, look, I'm umpire myself on Saturdays, and I just use the Tremels really for 90% of the measures. Tremel and calipers. So.
Fair enough.
Are you a fan?
I'm
not
a
cheap.
fan of innovation. Yeah,
cheap.
so that's going to be the greatest inhibitor. I would have thought is the price. I mean, it's I guess tape measure, quality tape measure isn't the cheapest item going around either. But to end up, I don't know what those new measures are cost, but it's a balance between innovation and accuracy, I guess. But as you said, if it ain't broke, I need to fix it, and the tape certainly stood the test of time, isn't it? Or the string line these days, anyway. So. 18.26. 2 ends to not possible. This rink, gone.
Nah, go on.
Gone. Do you know in the footy they never give up on the game and they try and build the suspense to keep you watching for as long as possible, right?
Well, sport's a bit slower, so
A little bit slower.
the result appears generally quite early.
Umbers has got what's he got? 4 ends to play.
Well, they're playing for rink. They're definitely playing for rink points, and especially
Well,
Yarraville and Fitzroy.
Anderson 7 down and what's Nugs? He's down.
Yeah, he's,
Down 2.
Down 2 now.
Dropped right away.
Good comeback from the Siri rink. They picked up 11 shots in 5 ends, so certainly kicked in the gear over there. No, I just think at this level it's
Insurmountable so late.
yeah, it's easy to sort of keep a lead like this on there. It's a very big lead. It's 19 shots. So.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, I'm just trying to help out to keep it interesting, See, look, we had 416 viewers before your last comment there. Now it's dropped down to 406.
First thing to learn commentary is don't see how many people are watching.
BG.
Yeah, looks like he's made 3 shots there. Gee, if Yarraville win from here, I'll look like an idiot.
Well, you can never say never. You always hear the miraculous results over the time.
All right, so let's
It's happened
19
somewhere.
shots in 9 ends they need. We'll put that on the record.
So if we have 6 ends all get a 3, we're a sniff.
6 ends out of the 9.
Yeah.
You get 3s.
Yeah. How many 3s have gone happen in Nugs rink tonight?
You're okay. All right.
They've given up on me.
Tell him he's dreaming. That's all I can think of. Been done plenty of times, David. 19 shots in 9 ends. I don't think so, mate. Not at this level. Definitely not in Premier League.
That's it, Steve. Stay on, mate. We're every chance, I reckon.
Steve, I'm actually a genius. The only reason I said that is so people could stay and maybe prove me wrong.
We'd take the opportunity, Steve. I'm not going anywhere. Where there's breath, there's opportunity.
Great shot from Dean. It's
Very
really difficult for me to do this commentary because the day I have to be on a player, if I miss a shot, everyone will get into me for it.
Oh, mate.
How much pressure's on me now the next time I'm on the stream? God. Jeez.
Always here to help, pal.
It's easier from this seat, I can tell you that much. He's close here. Trail the jack for 4.
Gazza.
Oh, I'll take the 1.
Very good, pal.
I'll take the 1. I think Beach got a 2 or a 1 or 2. They haven't put it up.
Yeah, David, I think Chris is making the point that it doesn't happen too often, or it doesn't happen at this level anyway, but never say never, mate. Records are made to be
But
broken.
I'm a guy who is a I'm never say never as well. If it's mathematically possible,
It's mathematically
I'll keep playing,
possible.
yeah.
You got to have hope.
I know, I'm just trying to round them up.
Holton 1, but forehand trail.
We're looking for a 3.
Look at the pool of bowls they got on the right of screen.
Could it be?
Well, just added 2 more to that. That could make an 8 if he trails that jack.
Talking about optimism.
Well, I mean, it's certainly possible. And this is a great call from Jerome II. Instead of trying to convert and make the shot,
Yeah.
he said, let's cover this danger. We don't want to give them any chance at all. But that's really, really good call. Needs to match that red and white one. Oh, you're a good man, Jason. We're on the same page, mate. Go the Blues. Oh no, Briggsy.
I'll tell you what.
He hasn't covered this danger. He has to play this.
Pidge will work this out.
Regardless of, he has to go for this. Land the white ball or snick the jack for 7 or 8.
Here it comes, Disco. Magic.
If he converts,
magic is about to happen.
If he converts this into a 7 or 8, I'll walk away. I'll take my headset off and I'll walk away. Is that dramatic enough?
Sounds like a good opportunity. Come on, Pidge.
Is that dramatic enough for everyone to know? Don't have to hear me talk. Here we go. It's to clip the jack over to the right of screen for 7.
Get down.
He's made
He's
2. He's made 2 probably.
Maybe 3. Might be that 3 I was talking about.
3 is the call. Yep.
3's the call. Never out of it, my man.
Great attempts from Pidge. 14 all now on the Umbers rink. What's happening? Just the 3 ends to go over there.
Umber's done real well. Been so far down at the start.
Yeah, very low scoring over on that rink.
Tell you what, breaks on here.
Pulled up short.
3 bits. Gaz is looking for the 4th. Here's the 3.
Showed good self-control there, Slave, and he nearly kicked all the bowls back. As Nelson gets a 3. Wins his rink by 1.
Well.
Wins his rink by 1, Briggsy.
Who said it couldn't happen? It's 2 3s. I was looking for 6, wasn't I?
Great comeback from series rink. They were probably 15-6 down at one stage.
There we go, the all-important measure. I don't think so, but... no, roll out.
How many?
3 it is.
3. 8 in 2 ends. Oh, geez, big. 11 shots now. 11 in 6 doesn't sound too bad, does it?
Never say never. But well, if we were playing cricket, you'd back him in, wouldn't you?
11 in 6 sounds all right. Geez, I'll look like a fool if this happens.
You don't know how much I'm praying.
I should have said it. It's very rarely happens, is what I should have said. Like I chose my words very poorly.
Yeah, well,
and I'll learn from that.
You only get experience with age, Chris. It'll come.
I'll just choose my words differently.
They're talking about pushing shots out over there on the Anderson ring. Maybe they're on the couple. I can't.
Beach had a drive, so I think.
Oh, did he?
Janet's holding. Yeah.
Well, he was talking about flick this out and flick that out. So
Janet's got 1 or 2, I think.
Beach still
We'll start from David. Best on ground for mine tonight.
All day. Yep. Agreed on that.
And I haven't
far and above, to be honest.
Seen him in the side every week, so very good showing from him tonight. Played this well on the stream. Yeah, good finish as well.
Yep, covering the bowls.
1 on 1 behind. No commentators curse, Roger. Fitzroy will win this game. I was right all along.
Well, look, I see Alex is a little bit concerned there.
No. Did the hard work early, Fitzroy.
Good bowl here.
There's no doubt that Yarraville were coming, though. There's no doubt about that. Yes, Grant Seary did win he actually won an Australian singles title, Andy. A lot of people wouldn't know about that, so it's a great recruit for Fitzroy. And his son Jacob has a lot of talent as well. It's nice to see them play together in the same rink.
See Anderson rink. See the result there. That's finished, is it?
Yeah, I think it's 1 or 2 to Jana.
Holding the bowls, so they're in. It's done.
Wait for the score to go up. Someone put the score up.
Oh, here we go. I think
Brad's going to
put it up.
Nice work, Brad.
21. Must be one more to go on, surely. And 14 Anderson, 21 Jenner. So no change there, really. There goes my run of threes.
Good shot from Jerome. 11 in 4 ends, big man.
Well, only takes 1-8.
Well, again, it's mathematically possible. From our angle,
they're in trouble.
Brenda's Ummers is
He's
4 or 5 down.
A number down, yep.
3, it could be 4 or 5 down.
Yep. Doesn't look great.
Tommy Hicks
Gaza.
should have tuned in earlier.
Here we go, Gaza. Bang. And the shot. For,
it falls away.
Geez.
Great hit there from Maccas.
Good hit there, pal.
You're about 40 minutes too late, Tommy. You should have heard Briggsy give you a rap before.
You go back and watch a bit earlier there, Tommy, and give you a good rap, pal.
Got no red wine tonight, Tommy? Reckon you might have had a couple of reds.
Just a couple. He's a good boy.
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff Tiley. Don't go. I'm trying to be optimistic, but
Hang around, everyone.
wait and see. Umbers to draw the nuts on a 11-second deck at full length, absolute full length.
Yeah, and 5 down.
5 down,
if you don't mind.
and no change there. So. Yeah, Jeff, big bowl, fair to say.
No, he's not drawing it because Wayne Roberts has called a drive. Reese tuning in.
Reese Jeffs.
Welcome, Reese. I see you swimming again, mate.
Doing the swimming thing.
Get out there and support him.
And no result.
Raising money. I'm not sure for what charity it is, but get behind Reese Jeffs there and jump on his Facebook page. Help out if you can. Just sleep good, all right, Tommy. Big weekend coming up.
Here we go. The number for numbers is about to blow right out, I think. Any connection on those front, and he's in, I think, isn't he? So Troy Crean's ball up front, though.
Yeah, I don't think he's counted McLaughlin there with his last, so 4 shots. Not 5, 4.
Well, I don't want to sound pessimistic, but it might just be gone now. Might be too late. I'd like to think there was some hope, but I don't think so now.
I'll watch this last end here, see if Pidge's Rink can get a 5 and salvage a point. No, look, probably unexpected, Reese, but the greens, it was started at 12 and got heaps slower, so...
Yep, just went backwards, as did the weather.
I know the Fitzroy front end, especially on this rink, just played too good, so... So, what's he holding? 1? If he lands the white and then draws another, he makes 5.
There's the opportunity. Every point's critical at this stage, Chris, I think. Well, obviously, the 10 points would have been nicer, but probably going to prove not to be.
Yeah. Is he trying to...
I don't know what he's doing here.
Make
He's
his
done
onto the
something.
one or
He's
something.
got the jack. Oi! Probably one into one.
And we'll watch the stream out on this rink. Appreciate everyone tuning in today. Don't forget, get your entries in for the Vic Open. If you enter before the 10th of Feb, you go into the draw, win some fabulous prizes.
Vouchers,
I think major prize there, set of bowls, Briggs.
set of bowls, set of
That's a lot
Henslide
bowls.
XGs.
Put your entries in, make a week of it, and enjoy your
We'll
Pennant
have to
tomorrow.
put in the entry, Chris. I could do with another,
Do you want
another
to
set of bowls.
playing something? If you get it past Michelle, I might be able to.
Mine.
Sure.
I had a bloody good time. I've got to be honest. I had a great time at Shepparton. The opportunity to go down the Gippsland Way there and partake again would be interesting. I'm not sure how well it would go down with Kylie. Kylie, if you're watching, just have a think. Night, Clarky. Have a good night, pal. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Jeffrey. Len.
Pidge's last bowl of the match, most likely. He lands the white, he makes a few.
Tell you what. Big call. Not to be.
That's the one. Just didn't have the weight. Not sure if Slaven will bother playing the last one.
Put it in the old Sky Rocket and off you go.
So huge upset win here. It's fair to say, but credit to Fitzroy. They
Played
had all
well.
the answers. Yeah, they had all the answers all day. We appreciate everyone tuning in tonight, and hats off to our Pennant partners there, BCIB, and our stream sponsor Moama. We thank you very much for your support. Thanks to Joel, the tech guru, and the big man, Briggsy.
Good on you, mate.
Good
Thanks.
debut, mate.
Yeah, thanks for having us, pal.
Thanks for
really
being
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Might get another gig one time in the future, but
Oh, you'll be back, mate. Enjoy your bowls tomorrow, everyone. On the weekend, stay safe, and we'll see you again Sunday.
Sunday.
Deer Park in
Yeah.
Mandurah.
Good on you. Look forward to it. Have a good night.
Cheers.